What is going on? Hello, good evening, travelers and adventurers, and welcome to tonight's episode of Roll for Your Lives.
Hello, hello.
Hello!
Andy.
Hello.
Andrew.
Oh, it is so good to see you all.
What is that?
What is what?
What you got there, buddy?
Andy, Mina's looking different.
A smoothie.
Listen. Ark wanted to leave, the land that is forever bathed in sadness.
Oh.
Oh. Also, hello everyone! Hi Aztec, hi Gerta, hi Dread, hi Paper, hi Rex, hi
Man, hi
Quinton,
Disredo Player.
hi Crimson. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for all these gift subs. What on earth is going on?
Really freaking sweet.
This is so amazing. Hello everyone. Oh, thank you for the hydrate sippy. A little different birdie told me that the party is hitting 12 today. Who told you that?
Hey.
Oh, we did.
You
No,
said it
just
last
kidding.
time.
No, I
fucking
didn't.
Wish.
This is, just because I want to be petty. Zach, that's for you.
What the
I
fuck?
just said I'm not drinking.
Alright, fine. It's for... Winnie.
I hate you. The fuck?
It took me a second. I was like,
Also, can I just... I mean, obviously, he's here next to me. Did you see that we have a guest tonight, everyone?
Oh,
Welcome back!
oh, I know that.
Yay.
It's me!
It's the you!
Now I just have to try and remember what the hell Verity's voice sounded like, because it's been a month and a half.
You know, this
He
is
had
probably...
like a raspy, like he smoked 2 packs a day kind of a voice.
Oh yeah, it's me, Verity. I have the goddamn archfey.
I hang out outside the
You
five
have
and
a
dine.
cooldown with Ash for potions.
Oh yeah, the potions do have a cooldown, because otherwise we got way too,
We've learned our
I mean,
lesson.
the group potion is redeemable, but that's 4,000 coins.
Hello, Ash. I'll take my potion now. Cheers, everyone.
Ooh, my
Cheers.
neck.
I'll drink some water with you.
Thank you. Oh man, that... I made a rum and... It's not even a rum and coke, it's a scotch and coke, and let me tell you how fucking flat that shit is.
That scotch and coke is not so good.
It's not.
You're supposed to drink scotch just with some ice, girl.
I don't like scotch like that.
What about some ginger ale?
We don't have any.
This is a sad day.
I was sipping on jungle juice last night.
Ooh.
That was so fun.
Oh,
Was it
God,
delicious?
Lord.
It was amazing. It was a whole bottle of Tito's, a whole bottle of Pinnacle Pineapple, a whole
Ooh.
bottle of pineapple juice, and a whole bottle of Tropical V8, all in a
Oh,
big
that
ass
sounds-
bowl.
Oh.
That's a
Aw,
fucking, that's a
Peter.
college mix if I ever seen. You guys were going hard.
That was the plan.
That's really sweet, Paper. We're so happy to have you here.
Yeah, Paper, thank you so much for being with us. It's 13 months, that's crazy.
Awesome.
That is wild.
Also,
Hell yeah.
I saw that Rex has an anniversary. In terms of their sub. You have over 3 months, which means it's time, Rex. You get a sub reward. So I'm gonna contact you after stream. I don't know if you'll be sweeping or not, but
Does the
congratulations.
existence of a sub reward imply the existence of a dom reward?
Yeah, but that's secret. That's for later.
There's a Switch reward too.
There's a
A
Switch
reward.
reward too.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
called
thank
Mario
God.
Odyssey.
Oh my god. That's a good reward right there. That's a good game.
For the
Mario
Switch.
Odyssey's fantastic.
That's a
I've
great
beaten
game
that like
right
4
there.
times.
Can you imagine if we gave out a copy for sub rewards?
Welcome to our D&D stream where we're giving out 1 copy of Super Mario Odyssey from 2018.
Everyone's like,
Nintendo
what?
sponsor us.
Rex, it's time for
No.
your surprise.
You're
Yes,
gonna
you
kick
should
down
be
my door and give
you
me a
should be
heart.
Terrified. Just kidding. You don't have to be scared.
I'm scared. Do you mean like an actual one or like a heart-shaped
Like a
cookie?
human heart.
I hope it's a cookie.
That sounds good. I'll read it right now.
I want one of those like grocery store cookies, you know, that are like really soft with the
Another
glob
one.
of frosting on them.
This is the second hype train.
Oh no, the hype train just completed.
Oh, it completed.
It was at
okay.
level 4. Thanks everyone.
Oh,
Let's
You're
go.
obliged.
A beating heart. It's Derek's.
That's alright. At least I've got 3 others.
Who's gonna make the jokes? Wait. Who's gonna make the jokes if Derek doesn't have a beating heart?
He got jokes.
Oh, they're not good jokes, but someone's got to do it.
Oh my god.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
I feel like at this point,
It ain't
if I
honest, but
don't,
it's much.
If I don't do this at least like every session now, then I don't feel satisfied in my life.
That is
which is
pretty
just-
good.
Hold on real quick, I gotta do this too.
And it's always flocks. It's just that image is so silly.
It ain't honest, but it's much. Exactly right, Kruta.
That's one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We just need the opposite end of that now with like the angry pointing. So they can be at each other.
Oh my gosh.
Rogan, tell us a
I feel-
story.
Once upon a time, there was a farm. They grew corn and they were toppled by the capitalistic business practices of big business, and the farm ran out of money and they had to go on welfare at the end.
You're making
Thanks,
me sad.
Monsanto.
That's for a story. You didn't say a happy one.
Well, that's very true. That was a good story, though. This is
Thank you,
just
thank
true.
Do we know what time that Humi is?
No,
on?
I contacted them to see if they could get back about that. But in the meantime, we'll just get going. And before we start, I do have a couple announcements.
Announcements?
Just a couple ones. First off,
Giving away Super Mario Odyssey.
we're giving away a copy tonight of Super Mario
Only for
Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah!
Keep an eye out for that at some point in this lifetime. Nonat is the new Humi.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I'll
right.
just play Humi today.
Okay, yeah, you can do it, right? You have their character sheet?
I inspire courage.
Excellent. You know what to
Done it.
do.
Why is Cliff's name slightly larger than everybody else?
Because
No, why?
Because he
I would
gets
like
the
that
bigger
change.
picture, that's why.
when I was making it, I didn't realize the font size, and then now look in hindsight, looking at it compared to everyone else's, it is
I want
larger.
Flox's name to be
Yeah.
written in wingdings.
No.
We got Flox,
I
Elvira,
get my name in
Aurora,
Comic
Humi,
Sans.
Mina, and
Yes,
Cliff.
you can. Because Cliff is a big man.
I say keep that font size, but make it all uppercase.
Just Cliff!
Cliff.
I mean, I could. But then that requires more effort. Anytime you say his name, you gotta shout it. Give him a Cliff bar.
What I'm imagining is a point in time when we're running and someone shouts Cliff, and then Cliff answers yes, and then we all run off a cliff.
Well, the good
no,
old
your
gag.
perception's too high, Mina. You would see the cliff.
Cliff's perception is too high.
That's true.
That is true. Y'all's with your 30 plus perceptions is killing me. Okay, so a couple announcements tonight. First of which, just everyone a heads up, this Wednesday on the 21st is when we are doing our community night for August. Be sure to join in for some games and some goofs and some gaffs, it'll be fun. And if you want to vote for it, be sure to get on over there in the Discord server and vote for what game you want us to play all together.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be
Bozo.
square.
Vote for Lethal Company because I miss playing it, and there's
Where?
That is
Honestly,
not
I
on
am
the
very
poll.
down.
Where?
There is
the-
other.
Because
There is other.
you hate
There's
it.
other, but the thing is that we, well, I mean, obviously we play this with our subs, and it's, I think even with like the expanded lobby size, it gets kind of tricky.
They can get me.
Oh.
Where is it?
It's in the game night tab of our Discord server.
Game night.
Right next to the NSFW tab.
No,
Let's
it's
make
not.
sure that we're not making any mistakes.
No,
here.
it's not.
It's not that far up.
No. Also, second announcement. I talked about this a little bit on Thursday, but have you guys ever wanted to wear a shirt with our faces on it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Too bad.
have.
Well,
I
the
fell
good
asleep crying that I can't do that yet.
Well, the good news is that's possible now because we've partnered with TTRPG Swag to bring you all t-shirts and mugs.
Let's
Oh.
go.
We got
Oh,
t-shirts, we got
wow.
mugs.
Seen here on your screen.
Seeing right there. Wow, look at that.
That's
Hold
it.
on, what's that in the bottom right of the picture?
Zoom in. Enhance.
Enhance. Enhance.
And let me
Is
just
that our full address?
No, it's not.
It's a...
Also, just to, like, as a testament to how sturdy these mugs are, I'm just gonna throw this out there, but Humi, it was still in the box, like, no bubble wrap or anything, but Humi did drop theirs on concrete on Sunday, and it did not
Damn.
break.
There you
So
go.
they are stress tested.
They are
Okay.
stress tested.
It was still in the box, though. You should
Yeah,
at
it
least
was still.
It was
could've
still
been
in the
hot.
box.
the actual mug on concrete.
Like
was
I said,
still
it was in the box. But still, that's pretty good.
So is it the mug or is it the box? You're just gonna have to buy it and find out yourself.
Anyway, don't
in
throw that
other
box
news,
out.
I will be stress testing the mugs this weekend to see if they could stop a train.
Well, life has been stress testing me, so I figure I need to take it out on something. A mug will do.
True.
Mug will do.
Just stick it under the car tire and see what happens.
Audrey body pillow coming soon.
Audrin body pillow.
It comes with
potentially
one
coming
free
soon.
Audrin. I will be in the box. I will be there.
Oh my. Thank you for the posture check and hydrate, Sippy. My headcanon are the models in the website photos are just you guys. I mean, that'd be funny. It's like you guys would never know. You'd just be looking right at us.
No, it's true.
And let me see.
The clues were all there.
Dread said, can I get a blanket with your faces on it so I can be at Warva's night as my heart is watching you play?
Aww.
Aww. Actually,
W plus
Vomit.
wholesome plus very sweet.
I would like to do throw blankets, so if we ever do those, keep an eye out.
Hell yeah.
But those are my announcements. That's all I got. Should we do a recap and get into this session?
Sure.
Let's. I heard some big stuff happened last time.
Last time on Decay Within the Ice, I've struggled to find the right audio track to play.
Decay within the ice. The party continued to fight the creatures. They heard a voice stating, "Stop them." Massive black tentacles that erupted from the creature, hitting Flux, Aurora, Humi, and numbers. The party again let out a massive, or not the party, Jesus. The creature. No! No! No!
You're upsetting the ogres again.
Ogre Brothers.
Yoga Brothers at it again.
Oh, we gotta tell Nonat about the ogre brothers.
The Oga Brothers.
Yeah, the ogre brothers.
Okay, who's hitting it? I want to know who's hitting the button.
I want to know who the shocking executioner is.
Oh yeah.
Me,
Nonat, did you
it's
see we
me.
got some new sounds on our soundboard?
Oh no.
Featuring Shrek getting shot in the ass with an arrow.
Knock it off! Okay, all right. Next
That's it
time
in
I'm
slow
gonna find
motion.
out. I'm gonna find out who it is, and I'm gonna come over there.
It's me every time, pretty
I'm
much.
kind of scared of the button that's just a smirk that says "for you."
Hit
That's
it.
a good one.
Find
That's
out.
That's an Oblivion one.
I heard the regular version, but I hadn't heard the slowed down version until just now. And that was funny as fuck.
You heard the what? Oh,
I heard the
slowed down-
regular version, but not the slowed down version, where he's like, "Oh."
Oh, you heard this version?
All right, that's
Yeah, the
enough.
regular version. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Actually, I think I forgot what it was. Can you play it one more time?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you
Thanks,
know
that
what?
helps.
You know what? Yeah, we'll try again next week. We'll try again next week.
Oh no, Derek!
He'll be back.
There he is.
See, he always comes back.
Nice to see you guys a week later.
Oh, is he William Afton?
Yeah, it's been a really nice week, Derek.
always come back.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, God.
That was a pretty good impression right there.
Thank you.
Is that who
You
you'll be
sounded-
playing in
I thought
campaign
that was
tonight?
a sound effect.
Yeah. Verity will be played by William Afton.
Uh-oh. Alvaro, you're in trouble.
He's looking really purple this week.
Alvara.
We need to finish the recap. We got like 2
The
sentences
scooping.
in.
Oh yeah,
No, I'm
Zach,
here. Nothing's gonna
continue.
get done today.
That was all part of the recap.
This was the recap.
Yeah, that was it.
That's where they left off.
We're halfway through
Yes,
the recap.
yes,
We haven't
the
even finished the recap.
Okay, I'll speed read it. I'll speed read it. The party continues to fish, fight, create.
No,
the-
you don't freaking read the recap.
He said,
That's
"Back
why I
off
said
my
after
recap."
4 words.
Don't do it.
That makes me really want to read it, but I won't.
I read.
Well, get in there, Zach.
Zach's being fussy right now.
So, Mina, then where the fuck were we even? I may as well just start over.
We only got like 2
we were like one
sentences in.
sentence in, and then
Tentacles.
it stopped.
Yeah, tentacles.
Yeah, there was something about tentacles.
The party continued to fight creatures. They heard a voice stating, "Stop them." Massive black tentacles then erupted from the creature, hitting Phlox, Aurora, Humi, and numbers. The monster again let out a massive roar, circle of death, as the party failed their saving throws, with Humi and numbers going down. What's gonna happen? We already know. Mina then picked up numbers as Avara cast Chill Touch, preventing the creature from healing. Phlox then struck it with a radiant-infused smite. Take a shot every time we say creature in this recap. Gashing the
Okay.
creature
rather
before
not.
hopping away. Umi then cast Dissonant Whispers as numbers unleashed a golden trident-infused guiding bolt. Aurora then slashed the creature with its spear as it countered with some blows of its own. As she cleared the platform and encouraged number 126 to detonate the fireballs. 126 turned to Alvar to confirm what she did, and as he detonated the blast, it exploded, killing the amalgamation. Numbers then gathered some loot as they noticed number 126 appearing much weaker. The party began fleeing the tower with the storm around them raging. They noticed several of the other iterations collapsing due to their defiance against Umberly. As they rushed outside, number 126 wearily began to collapse, with Nameless referring to him as an honorary member of the Double Downs. Numbers thanked him as a friend and told him to ensure this place is forgotten as he collapsed, dying. Nameless then marched to the sea, using his trident to divert a tsunami cast by Umberly into the tower, destroying the icon of her vanity. Nameless then marched back to the party, adopting the moniker of Cliff as a reference to their time at Cliff Harbor Abbey, as they brought it in for a group hug before continuing on their adventure.
I read moniker as monkeyer.
Funky.
I was like, oh, that's not a word. I was like, but moniker is a word.
Adopt the monkey or Cliff.
Andy, why does it say you're in the League of Legends lobby?
Andy.
It's Artsy! Hi, Artsy!
Hi, Artsy. Are you playing League of Legends with Andrew?
Also, Dread with the really good pun, if the recap is an evil fae, it'd be a read cap.
Audrey and Artsy,
Red cat.
thanks to both of you for the lovely art. Artsy,
No,
your
highest
personal
thanks to
artist.
Artsy. She was so accommodating and wonderful. And if any of you need art commissions, go to her immediately.
No!
It was excellent.
Yeah!
Also,
Artsy does great work.
you guys will see this birthday art that was produced during our break when we do our slideshow.
Yes!
We love you, Artsy!
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. So. Free Adye. When we last left our heroes, you all had rejoined together, a bit battered and worn, after the newly named Cliff rejoined with you all, and you all prepared to set out in this everlasting evening as it finally begins to dim down. It should have been nighttime hours ago, but the days just seem to stretch on and on here within the grasp. What are you all doing?
We have, like, some more missions, potentially,
We do.
in this land, in the strange land.
Also,
And now-
Numbers, did you want to tell everyone what your new item does, or are you keeping that a secret?
Whose numbers? I'm Cliff.
Cliff, my apologies.
Oh, Cliff.
Which
Classic
item are you
Cliff.
talking about? Oh yeah, so you're
Cliff.
talking about the staff?
Yeah, your trident.
Oh, my trident. Oh yeah, so another feature of my trident of the double downs, which I haven't established yet, but you may recall from the episode where I transformed myself, that my trident sort of transformed too, and what was formerly a little bauble in the shape of Umberly is now a bauble in the shape of the double down symbol that I had previously carved in the tree in that town in the grasp. You all remember.
I
And
remember.
Oh, I remember.
and it's also a magic item, so whereas formerly my sort of common magic item was my clothes of mending, I figured now that I've severed my connection with Umberly that made my clothes so pristine, I should get a new magic item. And so it is this bauble with the symbol of the double downs, which allows me to cast sending to members of the double downs a number of times per long rest that I can't remember right now. But it's pretty cool.
Ooh, that is pretty cool. Wait a minute, did we give Inspo Winter?
Oh, I didn't even talk about the inspo.
Go
Oops.
for it.
Brogan, who got inspiration?
Aurora.
Oh no. I don't think so. I'd have to look, but probably not.
Well,
I know player inspiration went to
last
Nina?
week you all players voted for who got inspiration, and you all decided at the end of session it went to none other than the newly named Cliff.
oh, my mistake.
Yeah, that I remember.
Congratulations,
That's a good one.
Cliff.
Thank you.
And then you all over in the Discord server voted for who you thought she could appoint a community inspiration, and that went far and away to Mina.
That's what it was. Okay.
Congrats, Mina.
Yay! I don't know where Andy is.
Andy?
He got
Did Andy
sucked
die?
into League of Legends. He's in ARAM as we speak.
He's
It
not in
doesn't say
ARAM.
it's
No, he's
not
in
anymore.
he's in Tailspire. I can see him on the sidebar.
Cuts to Andy in the Summoner's Rift, banging on the computer screen. Let me out of here.
I don't know what happened to it.
Can you imagine
We'll
if
let
you
him
guys
know.
played your had to play your characters in fucking Summoner's Rift?
Oh boy.
No, because I don't know what that is.
What about Summoner's Rift?
You know, like if
Welcome to
well, first of all, welcome to Summoner's Rift. Like if you were like your D&D character and you just got like shunted into Summoner's Rift, like how horrible would that be?
Oh, Alvarda would maybe light it up.
Like War Priest would do okay. Lots of healing.
Yeah, it might be like a Tarek of sorts.
That's what I was thinking. Very upfront, heals himself over and over again.
I'm
But
going
there's something
I'm
from
going
Tarek.
mid lane. I'm going
Yeah,
mid
probably
lane
top
for
laner.
sure.
You're going mid.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
With
lovelies.
Alvara. Lobrin's a top laner for sure.
Please not a top.
We're not getting anywhere tonight, guys. We're in really poor form.
Anyway, what are you guys doing?
I'm leaving now after that shit.
Yeah, there was a fucking tsunami. We're getting out of here.
Yeah, there was indeed a tsunami that brought this tower crumbling down.
Oh,
So-
yes.
So I guess as I walk back from the beach, did I come back from the beach?
Yeah, you
You
did. You
did.
had rejoined
Yeah, I
with
remember.
everyone, and you guys had, I think, said some words to each other, and you were beginning to
Yeah.
leave.
We should
Yes.
follow Mina because it is now nighttime and Mina knows the way.
Oh, that's right. At nighttime, Mina knows exactly where to go.
That is
But
true.
Mina's not here to roll anything.
That is no. I'm here. I'm here.
Ah, finally!
Sorry about that.
Andy, you got community inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
So how many points of interest did we have left? We have 2, and they were in the west and
The West?
One was in the west, one was in the south.
This
That one was
is
in the north.
What about the one to the northwest?
This
that
is the
also-
We're
one. This,
here.
this is the north.
Oh, this was the north one. Okay. I don't know why.
So
I thought
we
this
need to
was the
go.
east one.
We need to go south towards Balraden. So maybe we start with west. Do we know what was at the other two? Did we ever
Balraden
establish that?
Balraden from where we are would be very, very far north.
Yeah, that's incredibly far. That's in a whole nother nation.
Yeah,
I thought we were north.
No, we're across
we're,
an
we're
ocean
south,
right
like
now.
dramatically south.
Oh, we're dramatically south. Oh, I got all mixed up.
That's why, because like Balraden is like a snowy, icy climate, and we're in kind of like a temperate, borderline, like subtropical climate right now.
So maybe we. Well, do we know what's in the other two?
You don't.
We have no idea. I
We're
know.
gonna find out.
It's at this time that Flax is going to pipe up a little bit, seeing you guys have your group hug. He's going to go, you guys have all displayed a tremendous amount of bravery. Well, I'm not really in a position to ask you guys for anything, but I do have a little bit of a favor in mind.
What's up?
What is it?
But he's
Well-
looking for his helmet.
Yeah, it was when we heard about the locations, the landmarks. Well, one of them kind of rang a bell, so to speak. And well, you don't have to, but like, I don't really think I could face this challenge by myself.
Do you know what the
Uh,
challenge is?
It matters not, for you are now a member of the Double Downs, Phlox, and our bond is greater than any other force in the universe. Just tell us the way, and we're with you.
He's just gonna kind of like go wide-eyed a little bit, and then look down at the ground a little bit. And he's gonna be like, now hold on. Before you make that decision, I have to confess that I have not been entirely honest with all of you.
What's
I
up?
I was never anointed as a knight. In fact, I am a sham. This isn't my armor. This isn't my sword. I just stole it.
That's okay.
I don't care about that.
No, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. I made a sacred oath to you.
Did you also not know where you were going in the grasp?
I mean, um, no, not really. I had never really left my veil before. And then I left very suddenly, so I didn't really have time to get very knowledgeable with the grasp. But I was fleeing, you see, and I took this armor and this sword from my brother, and well, thankfully, the Enclave and Winnie were very helpful. Well, my plan's to go back, but I can't go back until I bring back this very important stolen item. You understand?
I'm
Yes,
not
I
really
do.
terribly surprised at that. I maybe just thought that you were some sort of young, ambitious warrior, but now it suddenly makes a lot more sense why you are.
Wait. Hold on. What do you mean you're not surprised? What is it about me that makes that not surprising?
Just not very. Didn't really seem very combat savvy. I mean, you know what you're doing. You seem very capable, but you didn't really give the aura of like a knightly sort of figure. I mean, I can't be the only one who thought that, right? And she's gonna look around.
Respectful disagree on that one, for we surely would have perished at the hands of that monstrosity had it not been for Flux's big damage.
I'm
We
not
all
talking
saw.
Mina is
about
also going to
big
disagree.
damage.
Um,
I'm not really
Um,
talking about his combat prowess. I'm talking about just sort of like the way he carries himself, if that makes sense.
Well, I don't
What?
understand. I try very hard.
I think he carries himself quite well. A little enthusiastic at times, so I thought maybe he was a new knight, just promoted or something. I was a little suspicious about the having him as our guide when we clearly got very lost, but other than that, I mean, I didn't. I believed you. I just thought maybe you were new to the whole thing.
Well, maybe I'm not a very good guide, but one thing that knights
That's
do
all
is
right.
that they uphold their oaths, and you are all alive and And then he kind of looks back up to the top of the stairs a little bit, and he just kind of goes quiet. It's like most of you are alive and unharmed.
Well, if I remember, actually, I don't know if you made an oath to number 126.
Oh my gosh, you're right. So I have kept my oath.
So you've
you have
kept your
kept your
oath.
oath.
You're not an oath breaker.
Well,
And don't worry about the whole stealing from family thing. I don't think that's a trait unique to you within this group.
really?
Yeah, I don't really care that you did that. It's all right by me.
I stole this from my family, and Mina's going to hold up the orb.
Did they
Yeah.
Did you also flee as a result?
Yes, that's actually how I died.
What? What do you mean?
Anyway,
Oh God.
Forgot about that. Oh,
should we take a rest? It seems like we've all had a pretty tough fight. Maybe we should look for shelter nearby.
You mean to tell me you died?
Well,
Like you were
yeah.
dead?
Most
Don't
of these people
worry.
did, I think, actually.
Like,
I
was
didn't.
this a recent thing?
Only a
Relatively, and it didn't last forever. Clearly,
Are you like do you partake in the dark arts or something? How are you alive right now?
through. Well, I'm sure you've heard of a spell called Revivify, right?
I mean, yes, but that's. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah,
This is
I
really
can do
impressive.
that, and well, some of us have actually died a few times. Looking
over
at
at Who Me.
looking over at Umi.
Hey.
So maybe I lied to you, and maybe I was not very good in being dishonest. But it's a good thing I'm here because if you're dying very frequently, then clearly you need a protector.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure I want to nominate you as protector.
Well, I don't understand why not. I've been doing
Pretty
a good job.
protector, too.
You know,
Now
I
you're
think
trying your best.
I think we should nominate Alvara to be the one on the front line next time.
Oh, that's not. That's
Speaking for
sarcasm,
myself,
isn't it, Mina?
speaking for myself, I would say that if someone was going to choose someone to do a very important duty, I don't see why they wouldn't choose me. As a matter of fact,
Why?
well, because I he just kind
Gotta
of goes
put
by
that
love, but I
why.
guess I don't know. I just would.
Well, either way, like Numbers said, you are a part of this entourage now, so you might as well make yourself useful, and I'm sure we'll all get along just fine like we always have.
Speaking of useful and protecting and all that other stuff, I really must insist on taking a little bit of a rest. I don't even know how long we've been walking exactly. I think I'm tired, and I think everyone else might be too.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I got a sudden burst of energy after we left this area, almost as if I felt my overall health increase in capacity, and all of my magic is back or something. We leveled up.
Well,
Do
technically,
we
you
enter?
don't get that back on a level up, but
Oh, you don't? Oh, I thought it was
no,
like a full. I thought you
no,
meant
it's
No,
like
not a
no,
full
not
a
Final
restore.
Fantasy. You're
This
not
is
fully
the,
Yeah,
leveled
that's
this is
up.
Final
RPG,
Fantasy.
like video game rules.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
I like. I've also seen it done where they only do level ups on a long rest.
Yeah, I've heard about that before.
Actually, now that you all have left the vicinity of the tower, desecrating the last symbol of Umberly that stood along this coastline. As you begin to leave, Alvara, you specifically, your tether with Verity had been strenuous while inside this domain, but as you begin to leave, you feel that connection regaining more and more. Back to normal.
Any idea on where to go next of the two locations in the grasp? I'm gonna think. Severity.
What would I know about these two locations?
I'm gonna DM you really quick.
Fantastic.
He
In the
puts you on
meantime,
hold.
Hold please.
Yes, if you need to look more into it, I understand. See, things have been
Ah,
rather difficult lately.
I've
Yeah.
noticed you've
Oh,
been up to quite a bit, haven't you?
just trying to stop.
Give me a moment. Let me look
Dirk,
through
just
my
start saying
records.
stuff.
I, you know, it's been such a long, strange journey, all of this. I feel like I've only been out here for a few weeks, but...
Alvar, are you talking to yourself
sorry, what was
again?
that? No, I was... I thought
This
somebody said my name
No,
over there.
I've
Thinking
been
about
I
it,
going
heard
this is
crazy
not the
you.
again.
first time
Over
Elvara has
where?
done this.
I thought one of the other iterations was like, came outside and shouted. I thought I heard somebody say something that
You
was
got a fever? You got a temperature? Let me feel your forehead.
toward me.
No, she feels fine.
Okay, there you go.
Time to do a reading.
Anyway, I do think we should be exploring these other two options within the grasp before we decide to go back to Borridin, because we'll need every advantage we can get if we're to fight.
I do agree with that, and well, for now at least, Humi and I know that our people are safe in the city. Although, if you're not against it, Humi, I'd like to check up on that again sometime soon. It's been a bit since you sent your last message to Lady Thorn and
Well,
to my aunt.
I'm gonna look around to the party. I don't believe I have that anymore. I more or less thought that, well, it's crunch time right now. We just gotta get it done.
Oh, I don't mean right now. I just meant maybe sometime in the future, or anybody who wants to. No, wait, that was Numbers who did that. That was Numbers.
Yep.
What did I do?
That
You
was
collected
Cliff.
the
Well, when you
sending
were
stone.
Numbers, you reached out to my aunt.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because I got confused because Humi had talked to Lady Thorn, but with the sending stone.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for some reason Humi had sending.
I have no answer.
Cliff, at this time also, as everyone is regrouping their plans, discussing reuniting with allies, strengthening their bonds, and pushing forward, you are reminded of one, who you above all else definitely would not have forgotten.
That's right. I gotta make a phone call. Um,
I gotta call my mom.
so while everyone else walks ahead, while Alvara mutters to herself, and I rolled insight, and I rolled high on insight, so I know some shit's going on over there that she's not telling us about. But that's neither here nor there. So while everyone's moving forward, I'm in the back, I'm trailing a little bit, and
I rolled
And
really
I-
high on insight too.
True Blazing Glory, thank you so much for the follow.
Let's go, Blazing Glory.
Let's go.
and as I'm walking, I'm using my trident. I begin to use it as a walking stick, and a little bauble, chained to it, the symbol of the double downs, glows faintly. There's a faint glow that goes in and out in the to the frequency of a ringing phone, but there's no sound effect. But it's flashing like ding, ding,
Oh, it's one of those old phones. It's like a rotary phone.
and I send a message to my good pal Audrey, who I want to check in on.
Oh, well, gracious.
And I text this out.
He texted out.
WYD BY.
You up?
No, I'm gonna say don't count the ums and ahs.
I'll count for you. 25. Go.
Okay. And okay didn't count.
No, I'm counting it when you actually start.
I'm counting all of these words.
No.
Cliff Harbor. New name. Formerly numbers. Miss you. How's it going?
That counts.
Out of character, how many words do I have left?
You've got...
You only used 12, I think.
Yeah, you're at 12. Out of 25, so you got 13 more.
You? Question mark? We in grasp.
Save space, talk
Oh.
like cavemen.
Heading west or south? How many words do I have left?
A
4,
couple.
unless you count the then you have 3.
I counted the
Okay, then there's 3.
Hope you're doing well.
Okay.
You know what? That's fine. That can go through.
My turn. Let's see how I do.
He's gonna hear that and go, bitch, what?
We'll say a few moments pass. Then you hear, "Oi, lad. No name suits ya. Doing okay."
He said Cliff.
Yeah.
Not no name.
Cliff.
I said new
New
name.
name.
Oh, new name.
I heard no name.
I heard
Right, you used 8 words so far. You got, yeah, I'm counting.
Meaning to catch up with you. Think I've secured a way back to Borodin. How many do I got left?
Is it 4, DM?
Yeah.
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 Near Ballister. See soon. Talk soon is probably
Wait, so what
better.
if we meet
See you
back up with
soon.
Audrey? Does that mean that Winnie just has to play either Audrey or Phlox?
I'm assuming Phlox will not leave with us when we leave the grasp, if I had to speculate, but
Oh,
waits
but
to
we
be
could
seen.
use a paladin.
You don't get both.
Why not?
I don't wanna,
Because
Audrey just abandoned all of us, and then Cliff just suddenly becomes a new person and calls him up. And
I know, it's so
"Hey, man,
crazy that Audrey's not here for that.
It's only been
It's
3
weird.
days.
Damn you!
It has only been
Damn
3
you.
days.
Oh, that's
been
true.
less than
What
3
did-
days. It's been
what did
Yeah,
Audrey
two and a
say?
half
We
days.
needed a few
Short.
weeks or something? I don't even
He
remember.
needed to go handle something.
But I forget how long he said he needed.
Who knows?
As the party's walking through the woods, just like basically casually out from behind a tree, Verity just joins the party walking. With a half-eaten lemon in his hand.
A lemon?
lemon!
A lemon!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go,
Just-
yeah. Oh,
Are you okay? You just ask.
Who, me? I'm fantastic. I should be asking
Isn't-
you lot. You've been through a lot in the last few days.
Isn't that sour?
Oh, incredibly. And he takes a big, juicy bite out of it and he says, you get to a certain point where only some things can make you really feel. Lemons are one of those things.
Oh my god.
You never quite get used to it.
Does it feel good?
Oh no, not even a little bit. But it keeps me grounded. You don't want to go off the rails like some archfey. Just nice to know that little things in nature can still kick my ass if they want to.
Minas
Take
is
another
gonna start
bite.
looking around rapidly to the other party members.
Alvara!
Yeah, fascinating with the lemons. But
Lemons.
King, thank you so much for the resub. They've been sub for 3 months.
Let's go.
3 months. You know what that means.
You know what that means. Yes, it means you're free.
No!
No!
Yeah, you're stuck here with us.
Sorry, King, you're in trouble. You got 5 years for what you did.
3 more
The rest because you tried to run.
Yeah.
The rest we
Yes, 24601.
Oh, we're really gonna do the entire. Oh, that's the rest of the stream, guys.
That's my name.
It's now turned into Les Mis. King, I'm gonna be contacting you. You get a heart emote for the server. Woo! And you know what? So does Dren, because I just saw they have 3 months too, and I somehow didn't see that.
Whoa!
No, you told Dread.
I did?
Yes.
When?
How much have you been drinking?
I told Rex.
Oh, Rex. No, that's right. You told Rex. I swear you told Dread too. How much
I
have
don't
been
remember.
drinking? None. I have no excuse.
Dren gets an emote, Rex gets an emote, King gets an emote. You all get an emote.
Thank you for the sub, by the way.
You get a new
Yeah.
emote. You get a new
Woo!
emote.
True Blazing Glory with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
Yes, thank you for that glorious
Ignore that.
sub. Get it? Because your name is Glory. All right.
You know what that means. Anyway.
So Verity scrunches their face up a little bit with another bite of the lemon and then relaxes and says, I wish I was here under better tidings, but I'll be honest, I'm concerned for your safety. Alvara specifically.
What else is new? Shocking revelation, really.
Let's just say you owe someone something and they might be coming to collect soon. I wouldn't stay in one place for long.
I have no doubt that she can find me if she wants to, but at the same time, I'm willing to embrace death if it means finally perhaps being free.
Oh, you won't die, I'll make sure of that. Hopefully you come out with all your limbs. You know what?
Can
As
you
a-
give that to the rest of us too?
Yeah, is this happening in front of all of us?
Yeah, you guys can
Oh yeah,
see
oh
this.
yeah. Just straight up talking in front
He's
of
there.
you, like half of you aren't even there.
Just like talking to no one. Alvaro, are you losing it?
Here. I can do one thing for you at least.
better
And
Be a
I would
lemon.
like
I really don't.
it's
need
not a lemon, don't worry, and he reaches up toward a branch of a nearby tree, and a peach grows out of it into his hand, which he pops off. And he holds that out to you, Alvaro.
Oh, a peach! Wow, such a blessing. Thank you so much, Sean.
The sarcasm is quite subtle.
Well, it's not really. You know, I'm sure it's a nice little snack, but it's not really going to.
If you're ever about to die, or bleeding to death, God's forbid, missing a limb, Peach will help. And obviously with DM permission, can this Peach grant the effects of a 7th level regenerate
Yes, it
on
can.
consumption?
Whoa!
I'm sorry, what?
Barry,
whoever-
can I get one of them peaches too?
Whoever eats that Peach will regain 4d8 plus 15 hit points, and then regenerate 1 hit point every single turn
Holy
for
moly.
an hour. And if any of your body parts have been severed, they grow back in 2 minutes.
Dude, Verity, can you make like 10 of those and can we make a regeneration cobbler?
Peach has a cooldown.
I can't just give my boons to everybody. There's a special spark in Elvira that I'd hate to see put out by her. She's
So,
coming. And Elvira
Or
will need
you.
all of you help to help her.
Alvara
But
can't
Damn
handle
it,
this on their
Mariah,
own.
you're ruining the tension.
I know. Can't help it.
What if Alvara had to face it on their own?
With that.
Hypothetically.
I
In
thought
an
you loved
ideal
that.
reality, she'll be able to rely on all of you to help her. At the end of the day, it'll come down to what she can do on her own, and that's why I'm not giving you an entire basket of these peaches. But let's just say I do like to tilt the odds in my own favor when I...
Avara will chuckle at this. Stash the peach in her inventory.
Oh, now she lacks the peach.
Yeah, I'm sure I should have known there would be some sort of arcane blessing. I just wanted to hear you say it out loud. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Beware of reliance upon gods, dear party, for we are our own best advocates, and we will help each other out. And rest assured, Verity, we will keep our friend Elvira safer than any peach could, because the
don't think
power of
Verity's a
friendship is the
god.
strongest bond of all.
I'm not, but I'll let them call me that as much as they want to.
I don't understand what's happening. There's a golden man in front of me. He comes in and out of existence. He makes peaches
man,
grow
you
that
got-
regenerate shit.
He makes
Go.
peaches.
You gotta make the peaches.
Millions of peaches.
Oh, don't sing that
strawberry.
song. I fucking hate that song.
The man
I
has
do
magic.
You're the one
peach.
who said peaches. You opened
Peaches
up
just
the door.
automatically.
They could have been
Peaches for
they could have been
free.
apricots. They could have been nectarines.
I'm doing different fruits every time. So far, I think I've done
Peach.
apples and bananas and
Peach
peaches.
and
And
yeah,
lemons.
This one is a durian.
And every time you
It
open up
reeks.
the doors for any song that has
There's a
that in
point.
the lyrics.
Verity, what
Just-
happens when you summon a pineapple?
You're just lucky you didn't
Oh.
give Elvira a piece of bread.
Oh,
Why? What's wrong with bread?
Why? What's wrong
You're
with
That was
celiacs.
I
No,
don't mind
notice.
stealing bread.
Yeah, there
Is
you
Elvira
go.
gluten
Hungry.
intolerant?
The song you were just singing, you caught on. You got it.
You would have started singing Temple of the Dog over bread.
So listen, it's
Anyway,
in your best interest to keep moving, lest she catch up to you easily. It seems even the grasp can confuse and delay, even those powerful. I was unable to follow you into wherever you were just tooling around. So it seems there are locations in which the grasp itself can deny even a powerful being from following. Use that to your advantage if possible. Regarding the inquiry you had earlier,
yes.
I would say your best courses of action would be to investigate locations I myself can't even quite seem to get to. To the south, there's a dark energy, a dark force down there, necromantic. I fear it may be a specific fae, causing ruckus. However, should you choose not to go after them, there is an old building to the west, a church. Though from what I hear, draconic activity has been seen nearby. Whether
Another
it's simply
dragon?
whether
Okay,
it lives
last
there
time
or
we had a
simply passing
dragon.
through. So,
No, go ahead.
What if we went south and then from there we swing west as we head back to Ballroom?
What else does Verity have to say? I want as much info as possible.
Yeah, me too.
But those are the 2 points of interest I have the most information on for you right now that stick out to me because they don't allow my archfey personage to... I can't scry in those locations. I would have to physically walk there if I wanted to experience it for myself, and that makes me uncomfortable when there are things I can't see. However, you've all proven very capable in handling yourselves, so if you'd like to look into those for me, I'd be grateful. Perhaps another boon could fall into your laps in that case.
Maybe a boon for
pineapple.
all of us?
I'll talk to God about
Okay.
it.
Now, Mina, didn't you have a and they're going to kind of make like a ball motion in their hand.
You mean the star map?
Yeah. What do you read with that?
I read the stars. I can guide us where we have to go. And I did kind of, with some divination, figure out there are 2 potential locations we can go. I can get us there, but I don't know what's at those locations.
Okay. So should we just go to the closest one, and if that's a bust, go to the other?
Who is this
Uh,
Dark Fae?
I think Verity gave us the same. I think the locations are overlapping, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think they're the same location.
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
Which of the locations is closer to where we are now? Do you know?
I would know, but Brogan doesn't.
What was the question?
Which one's closer?
Closer.
distances?
Um,
Or is it
Closer.
even something Verity would
Yeah.
know?
South or west?
Yeah.
I can say that the location to the west is static, whereas the energy and forces to the south seem vaguely mobile. It's not one specific place, rather one specific figure. The Fae I hope never to meet again. Even better if you can deal with them for me.
Can I roll a survival check, DM, to see if I might know like the approximate travel time to each
Yeah.
location?
Who's the Fae he's referring to?
Yeah, that made it seem like he knew who the Fae was.
Yeah, Flox is going to recognize that name and kind of pipe up a little bit. And he's going to be like, have you encountered them before?"
I've had the misfortune of their presence in the past, yes. I tend to keep my distance. Necromancy and Fey magic do not very seldom go well hand in hand.
Did they have a helmet on them at the time? On their person somewhere, not necessarily wearing it?
Winnie, did they have a helmet on their person?
Check your DMs.
Also,
God is messaging Verity as we speak.
would anyone like to aid me in
I
trying to
shall.
estimate time?
I will
I
also
can aid
guide
you.
I can
I'm
guide
pretty
myself,
good at survival,
which I will guide myself.
but I'm just
give
gonna
the
let you
guide.
roll because your survival's amazing.
All right.
You have like a plus
First
like
one.
what 7
Ha ha.
plus 9.
Oh.
Oh my god, you got a natural 20.
Natural fucking 20.
Damn!
You don't even need to guide yourself.
Well, I did, and I'm also going to use one of my.
And you rolled a 4 on the guidance.
Oh my lord.
And
33.
you used your wheel and woe and a 6, an additional 10. That's a 39 for survival.
We better
That's the
get
highest
there
roll of the
in
campaign.
That's the highest roll of the campaign.
Okay,
Holy
wait.
fuck.
Statistically, that is incredible.
Yeah,
That
that's
is so close to
that's
a
like
40.
1 in 10,000.
You just rolled the max number on 3 die in a row.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm so happy.
Well done.
Nothing can beat my night right now. I'm just gonna enjoy this.
Mina's gonna be riding off that for a while. Well
Mina is
done.
one with the universe right
So,
now.
so
success.
Mina.
Do I know the
With
distance?
a 35? Yeah.
39.
39.
Oh yeah, 39. I forgot about that. The 6.
So Mina. It's been odd traveling through the grasp. Time and space itself seems to just stretch and thin, almost on its own whim. Distances that seem like great miles have just been maybe some yards, whereas it seems like you've taken a few steps and next thing you know you're just miles out into this forest. The time itself in the day even stretches on at odd increments, so it's really been disorienting to figure out where it is you're going and where you are. But, especially with your use of the star map, and because you've been home to the Feywild, you're used to these types of energies coming in and fluctuating. This really isn't hard at all for you to figure out, especially after a day of adjustment. It would take you, if you had to guess, surprisingly, a shorter amount of time to reach the south, even though technically on a map you would be farther. It would take you maybe a day, whereas the one to the west might take longer.
Guys,
Good
I
night,
think we should go
Rex.
south first if we can.
Rex.
There seems to be well, I think that the odd movement around here, the odd space in this area. With all of that going on, I think we're less than a day's travel from the location to the south.
No shit.
Well, we need to take a long rest first, don't we?
Otherwise, we're
Indeed.
going to be
Will
getting
that
a point
impact
of exhaustion. Otherwise, we'll be exhausted.
I'm gonna look between Phlox and Verity as everybody mentions this break, but before that, I want to just say to them, necromantic fae. Care to share a little bit more information?
I know about it, a bit.
You may know more than I do, young one.
Um,
I know their name. I know they take things that aren't theirs, whether it be artifacts or lives, but
he,
they don't seem to have a single drive or purpose, simply to collect and consume.
What's his name?
they took several things
The collector.
from me and mine, and well, I just know it doesn't necessarily talk much, but it just kind of goes through places and destroys things, just like the shiny guy is saying. It's kind of important to me that we hunt that one down.
I think all things are pointing to the south.
And what's the name of this archfey?
It goes
thing?
by the collector.
The Collector.
Ooh.
Can I roll maybe a history check or something, DM, to see if I might remember?
Yeah, I
Sure.
would like
Yeah.
to. As...
Same
Same.
here.
Can we
just,
all roll history?
Anyone can, why not?
I'm gonna touch myself. Just
None of you are
kidding, I'm
from
not
here, though,
Also,
so this
muted.
might be hard.
I'm not gonna roll because I presume I already have all that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
rolled
have that
one
information.
and then I
Okay.
rolled a 2. We're getting better,
Can
slowly
I
but surely.
argue
Dread
any
can roll
sort
history.
of advantage for the Fae people, given that we are around Fae? We might have heard stories, or is this something that's really
This is
unique?
something that is very specific to the grasp.
Okay, then never mind.
I got a
Okay.
24.
Respect.
You got a
Respect.
24?
Yeah.
Yo, rolling hot.
Mina!
That is hot. Oh my gosh. I'm
What's
getting
your
burned by it.
mod?
+2.
They got a flaccid
But I
20.
blessed myself. And then I got another nat 4 on the
Oh,
blessed.
oh my god, I wish I was a druid in this campaign. I miss guidance.
Druids are
17.
the best class you could ever create or have.
I love
in my
touching myself in cursive stride.
Cleric 7
Hello?
in the chat.
You know what I mean.
Cleric.
Taken out of context, though.
Yeah, you gotta rein it in a little more.
I
Bud.
love guiding
People are start-
myself in
people are
cursive
start-
stride.
People are starting to talk.
Green says, couldn't clip that. Oh, I love touching myself in cursive stride. If anything, that's relatable. Anyway,
Is it?
if you're
Yeah,
thinking
is
about
it?
Strahd.
I don't know,
Bruh.
he's kind of our enemy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Bruh.
I was just sending something really quick. Okay. So, Mina, with a 24. You don't necessarily know what this creature is, but in the little bit of studies that you were able to do, at home in the Feywild, you're aware of various presences that kind of source themselves from this just pure negative void of energy that originate from places such as the alternative to the Feywild, the Shadowfell. Which, if since you rolled so high on history, you recall that Winnie, back at the Druid encampment, had mentioned that there were leakages of both the Feywild and the Shadowfell here within the Grasp. You're not entirely sure what it is, but you know that anything that comes from the Shadowfell could be highly dangerous.
Guys, I don't know what it is, but I think it could have something to do with the Shadowfell. I know Winnie had said that it seems like there are rifts being opened between the Feywild and the Shadowfell in these areas.
I
Is that bad?
predicted something similar. It's not good. I can tell you that. There's somebody also from the Feywild. A little bit of knowledge on it. I think we should just approach whatever lies ahead with a bit of caution. We've overcome all the obstacles thrown our way so far. There's no reason to think we can't do it again.
Well, I really can't stress this enough. I don't think time's on our side right now.
For a multitude of reasons.
Mariah, we can hear
Oh
that.
my god.
Oh, sorry. Gruta sent me the clip.
So beyond that,
Sorry, I didn't know Gruta sent it to me, so I just watched it.
you didn't know he sent it to you, so you just watched it.
I didn't know you could hear it. I didn't know you were gonna be able to hear it.
All right, so I lost my train of thought entirely. Like,
I'm sorry, I really didn't know you guys could hear it.
All right, Fox is gonna pray up. He's gonna.
all
Go
right,
back.
Fox.
I think we should maybe rest. We're in no condition to fight something like that right now. But maybe around camp we can make something of a plan, and we should move quickly and fast in the morning, and see if we can run it down. I don't want it to move on. It's pretty nomadic.
Now that's a good idea. And Humi's go start setting up a tent.
Keep an eye on the surroundings. You never know when she might try to step in or send some of her own goons after you lot.
Of course. Ever vigilant. I'm gonna summon Servoy too, while we're doing this.
Okay.
See how he's doing.
Verity,
Yes?
you're a righteous being of higher power. Is that correct?
Righteous in the sense that as long as it's the truth, sure. What's the question?
That's close enough. He's just gonna look over to Alvar for a second, and then look back. He's gonna say, what is it that you think makes someone valorous?
Valorous.
Yeah,
It's a-
yeah.
I'd say a dedication to do what needs to be done, regardless of the possible negative outcomes. The ability not to avoid fear, but to perform through it.
He's gonna nod a little bit. He's saying, "Thank you."
You seem to be doing well for yourself. I overheard you coming clean to the rest of your party earlier, which touches my heart.
I haven't told him everything, so maybe don't be too proud of me just yet.
Truth always comes out, Phlox. Just remember that.
Yes, sir.
Unless any of the rest of you have any need of me, I'll be stepping back. I'll keep an eye on all of you as much as I can, though the closer you get to various energies here in the grasp, the less I'll be able to firmly interact.
Yeah, as always, very appreciative of your efforts. And she'll give a little curtsy.
Oh, can we get some fresh fruit before you go?
I suppose it shouldn't be cheating too much if I help out a little bit. And he'll reach up and he'll grab, like, how many? 6 people? 6. Let's go with... I just forgot every fruit in existence.
Grapes.
Melons.
Melons.
Melon.
Melon. There it is.
You know what? That's kind of a dickish thing that an archfey would do. Yeah, he's gonna reach up and just palm 2 full-sized watermelons off of a tree and place them on the ground, saying, "Here, enjoy." And he'll like step backwards into a tree and vanish.
Oh my god.
This seems like good a place as any to set up camp. Right?
Sure, I can cut the watermelons with my spear, but I should probably clean it off first. It's got monster guts on it.
Maybe we just shouldn't use that blade to cut the watermelon.
I have a blade. I have not used it almost the entire trip. It's mainly for food.
No,
Hold on.
Don't sully your blade. I have an idea. Eldritch Blast one of the watermelons.
Okay.
You're gonna explode it!
The watermelon explodes.
Is there edible chunks gathered around?
And
Do
technically.
necrotic damage? Wouldn't that just make it rot?
No, it does force damage.
Force damage, actually.
Yeah, so it just splatters.
It just splat.
Oh boy.
Well, I suppose if anyone wanted any sort of watermelon juice, there. Find it around.
Mina's gonna. Never mind. I'm just gonna take out a knife and start cutting the watermelon.
Alvaro, you would have noticed as well that your Eldritch Blast, though it has been kind of just puttering out lately with like a bit of a lifeless tone to it. It's starting to take on just the tiniest little bit of golden sheen.
Let's go. All
right. Here for it.
So fucking sick.
Even though you just destroyed his watermelon.
I ran it white before because I was kind of in between. Now it's cool to see it's changed just to inform Brogan as to what's been happening with it. It was
Yeah.
dark green with Baba.
So if you guys are gonna set up for a long rest, how about we change maps?
Okay.
Just head over to Inside the Grasp.
I want to do something before we all fall asleep. When should I talk about that?
Ooh, hold up, that's...
Hold up.
There we go. It was crazy for a second. Alright, fixed it. Let me just drop you guys in really quick.
Can I ritual cast Wild Cunning and ask the spirits of nature to help us set up camp and gather firewood?
Of course you can, they can do your bidding.
Yay!
I'm so sorry. What board are we going to?
Inside the Grasp?
Inside the Grasp.
Inside the Grass.
Which I've got to rename your mini to Cliff Harper. Fumi is Grandma once again.
Grandmama.
Grandma. You're in my world now, Grandma. There you guys go. 55 watch streak from Aztec. Let's go.
55 burgers, 55.
Huge.
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 Thank you, Snake. Thank you.
All right.
Excuse me.
So, what are you all doing?
I am cutting watermelon and distributing it as peacefully as possible.
Yay!
What is saved?
I would like
I'm
to
going
do
to
two
eat the
things.
watermelon.
What would you like to do, Cliff?
Consume the melon.
Melon.
Okay, I want to do three things.
You can consume the melon. Now what else?
Consume my melon.
Oh.
I'd rather not.
Oh, he just comes through a tree and says that and leaves.
Just I my head out of like a little like knot in the tree.
Ew.
Consume melon.
Alvar, are you sure you want to associate with this guy?
Second thought, I think I'm just going to disavow magic entirely.
Reclasses to a fighter.
We do have a potion redeem.
Oh no, but Brogan, you don't have to do that. You're a guest. Those don't go to guests if they don't want to.
Oh, I don't even have any alcohol today. I got water.
Yeah, take a potion of refreshment.
And then pass it on to two other people.
Yeah, you can make two of us take it.
Derek and Winnie.
Don't do it. Don't
Why
do it.
us? It's always us.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
No.
Trident
Well,
vibe.
well, am I choosing someone to take a drink right now?
Yep,
Choose
you
two
are.
people.
Two people.
Choose two.
Oh my golly! I
Because
guess I'll,
you're the DMs.
guess like Phlox and Aurora.
All
Aurora
right.
cannot drink anymore.
I cannot drink right now.
A little
Damn it.
ASMR for ya.
But then you can still give it to her, and then two others will have to take
No,
that
it
how it
does
works?
no.
And
Infinite
Cascade.
chain, and then you give it
okay.
back to
It
me.
doesn't
No,
stack.
go ahead and give it to the next person.
And it goes
Alright.
infinite.
I go
In that
infinite.
case, I give it to Andy, and so Flox is already drinking, so I give it to Andy, and I give it to Zach.
No, it doesn't work this
We'll just
way.
do Phlox and We'll just do
So I'm
Phlox and
gonna
Mina.
Gonzo and Winnie.
Mina, you do it.
Yay!
That's what I said, Andy.
But yeah, but you only get only one gets redirected. There's not two.
Okay, well, Mina was.
If you keep
Andy
chanting
was
it,
the
then
first
like
person.
the entire population of the United States needs to take a potion.
I have
Yeah,
no
really.
problem with this actually.
It's gonna
That's fine.
chain.
Yeah, you passed off. You
That's,
passed off.
that's
It's like,
probably a
that's
bad
4,
idea for
that's
some of
8,
the population of
that's
the United
16.
States, though.
Instead of chain lightning, it's chain potion.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, what do you want to do, Cliff?
Oh yeah.
anyway, one of the two things I wanted to do is, as
Oh
I'm
my
lagging
god!
behind,
Ah.
Just look at chat, Steve.
What is it?
Herb
man.
potions.
All right, just for you, chug this glass of water.
Yeah!
All right, here we go.
Get a
Ready?
Get
potion.
hydrated.
Hold on,
Ooh.
let me grab one.
Cheers, everyone.
Ah.
That sounded like good hydration.
Mm-hmm. I can feel it coursing through.
That
my
was the
veins.
vodka glass.
Well-
you left the
Oh
water.
fuck! Oh, that was last night.
Who said more jungle juice?
I would fuck up some jungle juice so bad. It was so good.
I'm opening up a brand new bottle.
Ooh,
Like
bottle.
I have seltzers, but I don't know. I'm so still recovering from last night.
Yeah,
All
don't
right.
overdo it.
So
Yeah,
here's
no,
the
take care of
first thing
yourself.
I wanted to do.
Uh-huh.
That was 1. And this is 2.
What's happening?
He's
You
slurping.
don't need to
Oh.
know.
I got 2 things to tell you. Here's number
Oh.
1, and here's number 2.
You can't do that with your tailspire, Vinny.
I know I can't. I need to be back on Lethal Company.
With the fucking middle fingers going up.
Middle
So, for
fingers.
those of you at home, Cliff has gotten really good at this. What he does is he takes his mic whenever he does those little ASMR things. He takes steel wool over his mic, and it sounds exactly like he's slurping a drink, but he's actually not. He's never had a drink in his life.
Not even water.
Not
You
even
want to know
water.
the truth?
Yeah,
There is no fridge.
I lied.
I lied. There is no fridge. That clip is
Okay.
awesome.
I finished opening this thing. Alright.
Consume. Eat Prilosec.
Consume Prilosec.
Cheers.
There's enough potions in there. Will.
Got loads of calories.
All right, the first actual thing I wanted to do.
Yeah, before we take our break, what would you actually like to do?
So I finished my phone call. I'm in the back.
Oh, yeah, your phone.
I caught up with my buddy, and I start digging around in my bag of. Oh, I just remembered a third thing I want to do. So I'm gonna knock out 2 of them. One of which is I start digging through my bag of holding and see what kind of treasure I snagged from the altar of Umberly. Is there like a list? Was there anything cool, or was it just like gold?
From what? Oh, from the
the-
everything that you scooped?
Yeah.
During the break, I will DM you like an itemized list of everything you got.
Cool. Thanks. That's number 1. Number 2, I want to check if so we're all actively re-dying.
You are.
Except I wanted to see if that's still happening because I died again and rebirthed myself. Is my decay like affected at all?
Is he still decaying within the ice?
Well, there is no ice yet.
In so many words.
Yet. So, where the decay was spreading on your neck before by your gills, when you had gills.
Don't I still have gills?
Do you still have your gills?
I'm pretty sure I still have the gills. I think I kept the gills.
Right, you kept your race, like your character.
Right,
player
because
race.
that's the skin that in which you were created from.
Right, I just like the magical aspect of it dissipated, so my scars came back, but it's still the body I was created with is still mine.
And it does indeed have gills grafted onto it.
Right, so I can still breathe underwater and such. I will
However,
use that at least once this campaign.
at some point. That side of your neck, do you have like a little mirror or something you're checking this in?
Yeah, I take out my powdering bag. and
For where you powder your nose?
Exactly.
So you're looking in your little makeup compact.
Right.
And, that spot before everything else on your skin, it's not perfect, like your skin in general. You do see all these thin scarring lines and where the skin is pulling, as compared to that once previous porcelain smooth effect. And as you move down to the neck by your gills, you see that dark patch that had begun, almost like that black spot that was on like Johnny Depp's hand in that one Pirates movie. Think about what, the second one? You know the one I'm talking about, where he had that weird-ass mark on it?
The black spot.
Maybe.
Yeah, the black spot. that spot that was on your gills has started to grow larger, where it was once starting around the size of like a quarter, then moving on to about palm size. Now it's about the size of your entire hand, stretching up your neck towards the bottom of your jaw and down towards your collarbone.
Not good, folks.
Can I check my hands?
You can. Are you wearing gloves?
I am.
You gonna take them off?
Nope.
Well,
Okay,
then you
of
can't
course.
see.
Of course. I have to fucking look at my hands.
I was like, what?
So you can, but you gotta take your gloves off.
I'm gonna cast X-ray vision.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
And then look over at the party.
Whoa!
Alvara's orange face just like goes like kind of red.
There's a few dirty jokes running through my head right now, but we're not gonna go there.
As you take your gloves off, where it had just started at the tips of your fingertips, it's now progressing past your wrists, almost poking out of the gloves themselves.
Oh boy.
Right, so that gives you an idea of what we're sort of going through, Phlox, and she's gonna show her decaying hands.
Not me though, Phlox. I'm safe.
So does this mean that you're going to die again?
Maybe.
Let's not be negative about it. Now, we are doing amazingly well considering that we have died before. I'd say we're walking with our best foot forward, as it were. And Humi's gonna change back as well to kind of see any visual effects that might be there.
Anywhere where your spots of decay had begun, all over your bodies, party mates, you've noticed it's doubled, if not tripled in size since you last checked.
Visual effect.
That's nice.
For somewhere Valana is not having a good time.
Alana's freaking out right now.
Well, Anna died like 13 sessions ago, dude.
She's living
Maybe.
her best life with
In the desert
Well,
with
Lana
Yukon
died.
living
Yukon really was the killer.
Until Yukon was the kid.
You stabbed an ice pick in her skull and took off in the night.
That's
Anyway.
not. No, it's not real, guys. No.
Canon now. We
No,
spoke.
the DM didn't
Someone
say
write that
it.
down.
No, DM just said
DM
someone write
didn't
that
say it.
down.
Don't do it with her.
So
I
the
haven't
third
decided
thing
what
I
happens to
wanted
Valana
do-
yet. Yes, third thing, and then we're going to a 10-minute break.
Sorry.
The third thing I wanted to do, I would say for camp. Are we at camp right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll say at this point you've created camp. 'Tis written, thank
Okay.
you, Dre.
She's somewhere making really bad, terrible tasting potatoes.
I'm gonna
Go
take
ahead.
Alvara aside. Actually, I'm gonna while we're all prepping and setting up our tents and such like that. I'm gonna go over to Alvara and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Alvara, could you help me out with something for a sec, just over here?"
Sure.
And I move us over to the side, and I sit down and I motion for Alvara to join me. And I take out the staff that once belonged to number 126. And I say, I have some kind of connection to this, but you know your magic, so I figure the two of us together could work out what exactly this thing does. We got a vague idea from our departed friend Numbers, Numbers 2, of course, me being the original.
You
But
say-
I want to ponder this orb. You know, I want to get to know this thing and what it does. And we're not losing this like I lost the dagger, which I still feel bad about, even though it wasn't my fault. So can we roll Arcana with advantage or something to like ponder this thing and figure out what it does? And
Indeed.
Yes, let's just roll Arcana.
Let's just roll Arcana.
yeah, so why don't you meditate with me upon this staff for a moment? Over.
All right.
You and I meditate on my
I'm gonna.
staff.
Can you get me out of
On the
levitate?
side.
Because I'm probably
Oh,
not on the
right.
ground anymore. Yeah.
Arcana check, and then we're seriously taking our break. It's past
Yeah.
time.
And then we gotta bury the numbers.
And then we gotta.
Ooh. Ah.
Alright.
Ooh. Mm.
Do you want me to roll? I got a plus.
What is
six.
your Arcana? You plus
Plus
6?
6? Yeah.
Yeah, that's marginally better than my plus 1.
16. Let's hope we get a little better. Hey, 25.
Let's go.
25.
Did it display? I mean, you see it behind me.
I
right?
see it behind you, but it did not
Alright.
display.
Sometimes it's weird like that. 25.
With the 25, you sense quite a strong necromantic energy coming off of the staff indeed. And to reiterate, this is a staff, even as you hold it, it is ice cold to the touch. It almost seems to be made of some kind of everlasting ice that has encapsulated this dark, gross branch with that dark, sickly green crystal in the top of it.
Do I recognize that sickly green crystal? Is it the same kind as the one in my bag that I stole from Black Spot Cavern?
It indeed is. You recognize it. You studied that crystal more than anyone, maybe besides Mina.
Yeah, because I
I'm-
tried to sell it to Aurora's aunt, and she wouldn't take it because I rolled bad on charisma or something.
I'm gonna
Funny.
go. How curious, and I'm gonna like touch the crystal at the top of my hand, and then I'm just gonna like start like freaking out, like pretending I'm like possessed, and just be like start shaking, like and then run out numbers.
Alvaro, no!
No,
Oh,
no, I'm
no.
just joking. I'm just joking. No, this seems generally pretty fine. I do think that there is some sort of unique arcane energy about this. It's very powerful. Do I discern anything like more specific beyond recognizing the crystal, like about this staff?
Recognizable?
No, do I discern like anything specific about its like properties?
Yeah, actually, you can determine with a 25 some of the spells in which this staff holds within. And I will DM that to you on break, which we are taking right now.
Yay! It has
10-minute people
spells
something.
in it.
Woo!
Alright.
10-minute break, snack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta do. Now's the
I already
time to
peed.
do it. Well, go
Okay.
again!
Oh, okay, I'll try.
So I control F in my D&D notes the word green, and I found that when we use our like dead person vision ability, the double downs appear in a greenish hue, whereas other people like don't show up
Oh, interesting.
like in that sort of realm. We are like a greenish figure. I don't know. Maybe there's a connection. It's a bit of a stretch, but having to do with like undead and like the green crystal and black spot cavern and the ritual that we saved that little girl from in like the beginning of the campaign. Connected.
Or something.
What? You were there the whole time? You were supposed to leave.
I'm typing shit out!
I know. I'm kidding.
We're supposed to take a snack break, pee break, smoke break, or whatever it is you gotta do.
Well,
Now's
you
the
gotta
time to do it.
Something.
Now
You
is
gotta
the
do
time to do
something.
it.
Those are the rules.
You broke the rules! How's everyone doing?
Doing
Doing good.
Chilling, having fun. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for
slipping
joining
up
us tonight.
Oh,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's been really, really fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you could join us. I'm happy to see Verity back at it again.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme.
Thank you for the peach.
You're welcome for the peach.
And
Thank
also
you.
the fruit.
Yeah,
Oh.
thank you for the one watermelon.
Melon.
The
Melon.
one watermelon. What's wrong with...
Melon!
Anyway,
Anyway.
Anywho, anyhow, anyway.
Hey.
we've got some new art that's gonna come up in the slideshow.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hell yeah.
And Rickton looks way too good in that art. That's how he looks, Aztec! There's
And
one of
now
the new arts!
Which one is it?
It's the birthday art for Numbers and
Yay.
Audrin. Yay!
Ooh.
That was by
There's
Artsy.
There's two new arts and they're both drinking, so great minds think alike because we made it like the same time.
Hi, Paper. The GIF? Yeah, I guess they don't do GIFs in the slideshow. I wasn't sure how to figure that one out. And Rickton looks just as he's supposed to. I don't want to hear it. Did I tell you about that, Bergen?
I don't think so. What's up?
My character, you know, have you ever played Curse of Strahd, or do you, like, know about it?
I know very, very little, yeah.
Do you know who Rudolph Van Richten is? Like, Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft and all that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, my character is romancing Van Richten.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
That's fucking awesome.
Isn't that the guy with the arm?
The guy with the arm.
No, that's someone else. No, no.
Oh, the guy
no.
with the scary dragon arm?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I don't remember his name, but he's an asshole. No, not him.
yeah. Okay.
Ezek, right. I see every character name with an I keep wanting to say Igor, and that's not right.
Igor.
Not Igor. Yay, thank you, True Blazing Glory.
I love the question mark. You go, girl.
I go by she, they, so you are correct.
Hell yeah.
Esmeralda's the true romance option? Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna go.
Yes,
since-
it is.
Really?
No.
You're gonna... I don't know how Lobrin's gonna do with that since he blew up her fucking cart.
Listen, nat 20 on the charisma check.
Well, let's see it.
Let's make it happen at the masquerade.
How do you know she's gonna be there?
She'll be there.
She'll be there.
She will. Like, come on.
Will
Like she's not gonna try to. She's not gonna try to infiltrate that. Like, come on. The ball is like one of the climaxes of the campaign. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be there that you wouldn't expect.
I don't think that would do anything, especially for Lobrin.
Wow, Crimson.
Crimson coming in with the sick burn.
Criminal to me.
Well, you did
Lucia,
blow up
I
her
think-
cart, man.
Lucia, I think, is in the lead. There is no. In fairness, there is no lead. Like, no one's done shit yet with Esmeralda. We only met her for like 30
Bruno
seconds.
with the gift sub for Crimson.
Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you.
Gruda, you're reinforcing bad behavior. Crimson just insulted me, and then you did those.
Also, Gruda's got 269 subs. Nice.
Double nice.
Nice.
Wait,
Nice,
where's the...
Doodle.
There's one art that's not showing up in here that I know I put in there.
I'm back.
Come back.
back.
Yeah, how come it's not showing up? Is that just me?
Well, it's not showing up.
Which one? The one? My one?
Yeah.
My new one?
It's in the rotation.
yeah,
I
no.
see it.
I don't see it on here either, but
Maybe it's
like,
because
showed
OBS
up.
is already running. I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a new one in there, guys. That just means you'll have to tune in for Strahd to see it.
Just
There are
the other
multiple
new one,
ones.
yeah.
There's
well,
another
it
new
makes more sense that it would debut for Strahd because it is. It's related to that, or you can check it out on our Discord if you want.
True, it is
Discord
posted in the
plug.
Discord.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's so cute.
All my fellas.
Aw.
All my fellas.
How do I? My electronic picture frame is like the most annoying thing to navigate.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm just like, how do I like sync it up again? I don't remember how to do it.
Let me just throw this out there that by playing a match of Dead by Daylight quite literally like a few minutes before we hit the go live button, that fried any kind of like planning and setup I had in my brain. I'm not doing that again.
No, that was good. We won that match.
We won that match, but at what cost? I'm forgetting everything that needs to happen right now.
It was
And then
worth it.
Jason Voorhees shows up and chases the party.
He's
They
not
run
in
in
the
a circle
game
for
yet.
10
He's not
minutes.
in the
You
game
guys wake
yet.
up from your party rest to find yourself in a room out here fenced in the grass with several generators and
We
one
don't know what
unknown entity
generators
chasing
are.
you down.
Please
You
roll
only
to
get-
throw a pallet of wood down.
Oh, you'll learn what generators are.
Please roll to throw a pallet of wood down.
Killer, I need you to roll to smash the pallet of wood. I just picked up DVD just before I left for my vacation. It's fun! Even if you're forgetting, I have faith in your abilities and creative imagination. Oh, thank you! I'm trying. Jason has a D&D equivalent? Really? It's Foxbox Union, hello!
Hello.
Why the 1,000-yard stare at DBD?
Oh, DVD.
BD. So fun.
It's Doodle Bob Day. Mean hoy, mean hoy, noy.
Yeah, when does Doodle Bob come to Dead by Daylight?
that would be sick.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
He's got a fucking charm.
I wouldn't be able to take it. I wouldn't be able to just do anything. I'd be laughing too hard.
Yeah, if they had him doing like his little noises and sounds.
His little noises with his like big ass pencil just coming at you.
I wouldn't be able to take it seriously either.
It's like what?
True Blazing, it's a little bit of a curve initially, but it's a blast once you get the loop down. It is very good.
It is fun. Get
Oh, yeah.
finally getting into it. I bought it like over a year ago and never touched it, and it's honestly quite fun. It's most good.
One of those games I'll play, like, put a ton of hours in, like, drop it for like a year or two, and then all of a sudden just like pick it up again and repeat the cycle.
Cycle continues.
There's a few games like that.
Dude, I'm so excited for that Castlevania DLC.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah, that'll
sick.
be really cool. That'll be really cool. The D&D DLC was cool.
I haven't played on there was a map for it, right?
Yeah, there's like a castle kind of map. It's actually a pretty cool map.
I didn't get to play that yet. Playing video game D&D while watching DBD. So we bring some real 5-head energy to the table. Ugh, my back. You're playing Baldur's Gate 3. That's another good game.
Good game.
It looks like we've got some new jobs for you.
Fucking Phasmo.
Dude, Phasmo season is coming upon us. We're gonna have to play.
Yeah, it reset everything, right?
They did.
Thanks. Well, that was frustrating. Have you ever played Demonology before? It's like the better Phasmo.
Yeah, Demonologist is amazing. I love it more than Phasmo.
Yeah, well, let's play that.
Oh boy,
Hell
we're doing this.
Let's get spooky.
Let's get fucking
Spooky and
with
dooky.
Oh,
Dude.
dookies.
It's so spooky. I took a big dookie.
Derek.
You're the one that said it.
Is everyone back?
This man shit himself playing Phasmo.
You assume I exist.
Demonologist. I
do.
actually really like Demonologist as well.
It's a great game.
So I'll see you guys in hell. I'll see you guys in hell, I guess.
Go to Hale.
Oh, Devour's so good. What a gem.
Mhm.
Yeah, Devour is fun. I fucking suck at that one map, though.
Gruda, I added a little piece to my electronic picture frame. Yay.
Ew.
We already got an edit of that art where, let's just say there's significantly less clothing going on, alright?
Excuse me.
Mhm.
It's not that kind of art! I burned all those copies!
With the power of drawing, all art is that kind of art!
It's called hentai, and
It's art. Fucking Stanley.
Yeah.
Me, not that kind of dragon.
Not that
August.
kind of jack.
Also, True Blazing, I feel that. Vampires are the fucking best. That's one of my favorite medias ever.
Yeah, vampires are the shit.
Vampires are pretty great, honestly.
Well, you're biased, so...
Why would I be biased? Let's get him on.
Are y'all ready to continue? Is everyone back?
It's because of that
Yeah.
Clamato juice
Yeah.
is always drinking.
It just started lagging a tiny bit. Okay, is everyone back? Everyone? Gonzo? Nope. Well, we're gonna continue anyway. So, you all begin to make camp. You discern some interesting information about the artifact. You are working on together, Cliff and Alvara.
Yeah, what did we learn?
What we learn.
I was never DM'd.
Yes, you were.
Yes, I was.
Oh wait, was I DM'd also? I didn't actually check.
I gotta DM you.
I think it has some sort of magical properties, and I'm going to send you a direct message using magic as well right now in your mind. Well.
What is going on?
I'm gonna DM.
That's the sound of casting a spell. D&D.
Oh, you're
everybody
privately
does.
telling him what's with the magic item?
Yeah. So, Basically, this spell has a sort of connection to the undead in particular. It allows us to manipulate them. I believe perhaps animate, speak with them, maybe even create or raise them.
Wow.
Powerful
Oh.
necromantic object.
Wow.
Speaking and talking with the dead?
This
I
is
can't breathe.
a really powerful item. It's amazing that such evil energy that 126 could withstand it for so long and still come out a good guy like Darth Vader uh, or something. So, okay, I'm reading the DM. Yeah, that's some cool stuff. I don't say out loud in character, but I say out of character out loud. In character, I say, yeah, this is really powerful stuff. I'm gonna hold on to this. Thank you for helping me out in pondering this thing. Um, I'm not sure the party should really be using this. It seems like evil energy, and it's bad that Arania is after it, and she should not get it. And speaking of which, we should be mindful that we might have a tail now that because there was another party after this staff also headed to Moreno Keep, and we got there first. But they might be tracking us, so we should probably like hide our tracks, even though this is the grasp, and
I
you get lost very
do
easily.
agree. I think for
But
now
yeah,
our biggest priority should be making sure that that staff does not leave our hands.
which is why I'm going to. How big is this staff?
It's sizable. It like comes up to your hip.
Oh, that's
Who
not so bad.
who has it right now? Because we were
I
both looking at it.
I
I think
assume
I do.
Cliff had it.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm gonna strap it to myself. I'm gonna like sheath it and strap it like underneath my cloak in such a way where it really cannot leave my person like the knife somehow did.
Can I tell, by the way, DM, if it requires somebody with like a magical affinity to use, or is it something that like anyone can use as long as they know like what it is?
This is something anyone with the right know-how could tap into.
All right, cool. Just making sure. I don't want him to like pull it out in the middle of combat for like a big moment, and all of a sudden it's like it doesn't work. Well, he's a cleric, so probably would, but like somebody like Phlox or Aurora. Or something.
Yeah, and this
All
thing
right.
was also used to animate the monstrosity and graft things together to it. So it's a really powerful item. We should be careful with it. We can't let it fall into the wrong hands. Luckily, um, the double downs would never let that happen a second time. Um,
Oh yeah, the dagger, huh?
I think this.
and then I take a long rest. Thank you, Alvaro.
You're welcome. She says through gritted teeth, clearly a little envious about your possession of the item.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do
She
before you
likes
take your
magic
long
shit.
rest? And if you're
Awesome.
taking a long rest, if there's anyone doing a watch.
Yeah, we should probably
I'm definitely gonna watch, as we all know.
take at least some sort of watch structure. Uh, who wants to
Why
go
don't we
first?
make Verity watch? He doesn't need rest, right? He's like a god.
I'm not there anymore.
Already
Should we bring
left.
him back?
I only need. I only
You
need
want to try
4.
telling an archfey what to do?
Yeah. Why don't you look over our camp for us? You got nothing going on for 4 hours.
You got nothing going on.
I can keep watch. I only need 4 hours of rest anyway, as you all know.
I did have a question for anyone in the group. Is anyone good at maybe carving things or something?
What skill would that be? Sleight of hand?
No, carving.
Yeah, I know, but presumably that would be tied to some skill.
Wouldn't it just be a tool check?
Would it be like a dexterity check?
Or just carving?
There's like a specific tool proficiency for that, I believe.
Like,
Whittling.
That's a type of artisan tools, I
Wood
believe.
carvers tools, right?
Would a sleight of hand check help or no?
Do you have the tools?
Advantage.
I feel like for anybody
Or-
who doesn't have the tools, is it just like a dexterity check?
Depends on what it is.
You
If
would
it's
do
even
that.
allowed.
Check.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's less carving into wood and more carving into a gem of sorts.
Gem cutting.
I
Force
can't make
tools.
music that does that, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
I'm afraid I would break it somehow.
I don't have any
And
sort of jeweler's tools.
that's likewise over here.
And my dexterity's good, but I'm not proficient or skilled in that.
Or does anyone have well, something with an image of a dragon carved into it?
No.
Ooh, I could do this. I
I'll
could
be
do
right
this.
back.
Hold on. Okay. And I this is not numbers. This is just a generic guard whose chest plate has like a image of a dragon on it.
What's I know what a dragon looks like, Humi.
Oh, you didn't need the picture of it?
No, I need an object with an image of a dragon engraved on it. Something of decent value. But I guess I'll have to get it somewhere else.
I don't think we have
Oh.
anything like that.
I was thinking about
Hmm.
maybe carving one of the gems we had.
Yeah, does it have to be a good drawing?
Actually, it does not specify. It
It
just
doesn't
has
say
to.
it has to be a good drawing, it just
It-
has to be a
an
drawing.
object with the image of a dragon engraved on it worth at least 500 gold pieces.
Mina, do you want to try drawing a dragon with some carving? Do you have okay? What do you have on you that could be used as a potential carving tool?
A knife.
Oh, you're trying to cut a gem with a
A
knife?
knife! No!
No, who gave Mina a knife?
Probably
Um,
me.
No, I
I have
think
an
Mina had
idea.
one.
I have an idea.
If no one does, it's fine.
I see Mina over on the side fucking around with a gem and a knife and not really getting anywhere.
I didn't
I
actually
have
start doing
painter's
anything.
supplies, like painter's stuff, but that doesn't help with carving.
We could draw
Would-
with paint.
Yeah,
on the
DM
gem.
would painting a 1,000 gold piece gem to have a dragon on it.
A
Count?
1,000? I thought it was 500.
Well, the gems we have are 1,000.
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
don't
right.
have one that's just 500.
Well, it doesn't say it has to be engraved in it. It just says it has to have a picture of it on it, right?
Well, I have painting.
Yeah,
I-
it just has to have.
I know how to paint. I got the painter's
paint.
supplies. I could paint a picture of a dragon on it.
I don't see why
I
not.
could paint a picture of a dragon. I've got painter's supplies. I forgot my accent. Sorry.
Why
Uh,
don't you break the gem in half first?
What?
Well, we could always wash the paint off, which could be a beneficial thing.
Oh, that's true.
Does the paint
DM,
need to be permanent?
You know, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna send this spell to some unknown deity in the sky that's like disabling everything.
Oh.
Just
okay,
something
well,
omniscient in the sky.
Something that seems
you
to
let
be.
me know.
Let
what
me
you
read
want me
this
to
and see if I
paint,
can help figure out what's going on.
'cause all I know is that I don't know what's happening.
It's
It
a
says
spell that
engraved.
Oh, it does have to be engraved.
But it doesn't say it has to be a dragon. It could theoretically be anything worth 500 gold pieces that has a dragon like etched into it, or
It just has to be an object that's worth at least 500 and it has to have a dragon engraving on it.
do we have?
Then I cannot help in this situation.
So I'm gonna stick my trident in the ground and I'm gonna plant it there and I'm gonna pack the dirt so that it stays where it is. I'm gonna say use this as like a carving station. So instead of a knife carving that, you just put the gem on the trident and carve the gem with the stationary thing.
What?
Make sense?
let me meditate on this tonight and give you an answer in the morning.
Well,
Just wondering if anyone knew how to like craft anything.
I have an idea. Now, I never said it was a good idea. But there is an option.
Toby's got explosives.
No, it's not explosives this time. Well, if we talk to the dragon we slew, maybe he could bestow a gift.
Ooh.
This
Yeah, but
would mean talking to him, which could potentially have,
I'm not the best at talking to people.
yeah, I'm pretty bad at it. And remember what happened to Elvira?
I am not talking to that fucking thing again.
well, okay. Now, hold on now.
Wasn't it like a wisdom check you had to make, Elvira?
Yeah, something like that.
Now, I could try giving someone guidance. I could sing to them for, moral support. And that person would have every benefit they could possibly need.
Actually, I might have a solution
What?
that I just found. So I do have I have two conjure spells. One I rarely use, which is conjure elementals, or minor elementals, whatever it is. And there is one that I could conjure that knows how to work metal and gems.
You're
Which
gonna
one is
summon
that?
something to do your bidding.
Why not?
Thank you for the hydrate, Sippy. And the posture check.
Hydration.
Hydration!
So much.
What would you be conjuring?
I would be conjuring Azur, which are
Oh, those.
fire spirits, fire elemental being.
You can summon those?
Yeah, they're of a low enough CR
Interesting.
to fit
You can
within.
start a forest fire.
They could work metal.
Wouldn't they melt it?
Just burn the grasp down.
From the grasp. That's why I said I'll meditate on this.
Hey, Yubil, thank you so much for the follow. Are you guys taking a long rest?
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone doing a watch?
I'll do a watch, and hopefully somebody will join me this time.
I'll join you.
Yay! The Fae!
Yay, the person that has a 26 passive perception.
Yeah.
Can Mina just use her passive?
Faye watch. Is there anyone else taking a watch, or is it just gonna be these two?
The fuck said Fae watch?
Kruda.
I would offer, but my perception is terrible. I wouldn't see anything
Flash will
coming.
take a watch.
Fox will take a watch.
And
Okay.
I'll aid in Flux.
You will join Flox?
Yes.
Okay. So 2 watches.
Also, I came in a little late. When I came in, it was some background about Flux. What was it?
Oh, Flox's whole thing.
Yeah, Flox was departing knowledge to the party that about how he was never actually anointed as a knight, and this armor and sword he stole from his brother. That's all he said.
Okay, thank you.
He stole fizzy lifting drinks, basically.
He bumped into the ceiling.
That's pretty much it.
So, who's taking the first watch? As you all gather round and begin to rest in this everlasting, beautiful, yet terrifying night of the
I volunteer for
grasp.
First watch. First watch is I volunteer.
Okay, Flox and Humi, first watch.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to cast, oh, what was it again? Oh, yes, my little spirit friends. They're going to be dancing around this little rabbit's head. Receive.
He's looking a little bit glum, but then he gives like a half-hearted smirk before standing up and going into that that stance you had taught him at the abandoned village not too long ago. And he says, "Look, I've been practicing. What do you think?"
Ah, very good. All right.
a more frightening visage you will never see.
Indeed, my friend. I mean, half of it is just looking the part.
What about the other half?
Well, that part is a lot of magic, a lot of luck, and a little thing I like to call moxie.
Hmm. My brother used to tell me that there was something called he said it was really important for nice. It was called je ne sais quoi, but he never said what it meant.
Ah, yes, yes, I'm familiar with that. Actually, it's
Is this an
quite
ancient
similar to
practice?
moxie.
Can you teach me how to je ne sais quoi?
Can I teach you how to je ne sais quoi? Um, let me ponder that one for a little bit, my friend. That one's going to be a bit more difficult. But I think I could teach her a few tricks.
Well, all right
Hmm. Okay.
You can teach him a little, I don't know what.
Can I teach
then.
him how to play the harmonica?
You can try.
Considering he's got a little bunny mouth, it's gonna be hard. But
His
Hey,
teeth,
hey,
his
it's basically
teethers.
like a pan flute, you know? I'm trying my best.
okay.
So,
You guys are playing the harmonica?
yeah, I'm going to teach him the harmonica via performance.
Alright. Flux,
And
roll performance.
okay.
And I also need both of you at this time, now that you're blowing on a harmonica, to roll perception.
Oh yeah, maybe this isn't a wise idea. Oh, too late.
Oh,
I was waiting for you to say with disadvantage.
who got inspo?
We hit our tracks, right?
You never said you did.
We're right outside the tower
And
still.
also, we're
so we don't
playing
really
a
have...
harmonica right now, so it doesn't really matter. All right, let me start with performance. Why do I
We're
have
playing a harmonica
why do I have a
actively.
really good performance for some reason?
Can I like help him with the performance? Or
He's gotta. How are you gonna help him with the harmonica? He's gotta. You're gonna
I'm
blow on it
teaching him
together?
chord percussions. I'm teaching
Maybe
him,
you'll
how
teach me like
where to
scales
blow
or
the
something.
hole.
Where to blow the hole? Let me roll perception.
I mean, no.
This is a nightmare. Oh, I thought that was a 2. I thought it was a 20. I was wrong.
A
What a
15's not
fool.
horrible.
And I
It's not
did
bad
give
at
you
all.
guiding whispers before, so you have guidance on one check.
I'll
not
do it on
both.
this one because it seems important. That's +4.
Yeah.
What is happening?
18.
Okay. On your perception roll.
That's right.
So in terms of the performance, it's actually really not as hard as you might think, Phlox, to get a hang of the harmonica. Humi's doing an excellent job coaching you through just a couple simple scales, and before you know it, you can play the easiest little song. And it actually sounds really cute.
Oh.
But
he's got his like little teeth on it. He's like, this is, you know what? This is easier than it looks.
as you're playing the harmonica together and having a fun bonding moment during the night, you're all disrupted by the sound of a large amount of rustling through the trees
He's gonna draw a
that
sword.
you hear, Phlox, and you notice that as you've started blowing louder on the harmonica, you've startled quite the number of sleeping birds
Oh,
as they go flying away.
sorry.
Okay. Let me see something. As they all start coming up and making a ruckus. Can I cast sleep on them?
On the birds as they're flying away?
Yeah, just like as I start hearing them rustling.
They're
You
like,
hurt them.
I was
They're
saying,
gonna
they're
crash to the
They
ground.
are literally gonna die as they hit the ground.
Okay, no, never mind.
No, you said you did.
I
Yes.
cast avian
Kill hundreds of
genocide.
birds because they all have 1 HP, so
Thank you
you'd
for the
be able to
posture
get.
check.
That's what I'm saying. I could probably make them all go to bed. I just don't know what the
You can, but at what cost? Their life?
implications. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
So Flash
Especially as
is
they're
gonna
flying away.
sit by the fire a little bit, put the harmonica down, and he's gonna
No,
say,
no, do it.
I had you guys pretty convinced that I was a proper knight, didn't I?
I mean, I probably had you convinced I was a proper old woman. Or my other forms.
Well, if I'm being honest, Toomey, I kind of caught on to your gimmick somewhat early. You didn't really make a secret of it. You've been turning into different things like a lot.
Well, yeah, because you're my friend.
Right. But I didn't. I've kept mine a secret, right? So I guess I'm very good at being deceitful.
Yeah, no, I guess you could say that is a part of your je ne sais quoi.
I don't really
And,
want that to be part of my je ne sais quoi.
well, I would say keep watching what others do and pick up our good tendencies. Whatever seems to work, go for it. Whatever seems to not work, maybe stay away from it.
Be
For you, in
normal.
particularly, I wouldn't try talking too much to people that you're trying to deceive.
Well, I can do that much.
That's good.
All right, I'll borrow a thing or two. I think that's good advice.
Well, while you're borrowing things, you might as well keep the harmonica. I barely use it anyways.
But I've never seen its equal anywhere before. This must be a very rare item.
Ah, in the carnival, they're a dime a dozen. You basically play them as you're traveling to, keep everyone's moods up. Plus, I got the old, they're gonna take out their, violin. The old, harp and string, if you will. So,
He's gonna stake a sword into the dirt. He's gonna get on one knee and he's gonna say, "I promise to repay you with something of equal
okay.
significance."
Fumi's hand is in
toots
their
into the
head.
harmonica.
Okay, we need to stop that. Okay, we're friends. This is not a blood pact or bond. This is just you're making friends.
all right, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay. So tell me about your brother then.
My brother was bravest guy I ever knew. So was my sister. He was growing up. His name was Sorrel, but when he became one of the saints, he took on the name Honor. Um, my parents were so proud that day, and my sister, she was Rue for a time. When she got selected, uh, she was Justice, and well, they were both really good to me. My brother was he taught me everything I know about like the sword and how to like try and be brave.
Well, looks like he did a pretty good job. I mean, that abomination was really disgusting, and you got really up in all of that.
I mean, I
You
did
did
run
good.
away.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
hey, we I think all had to retreat a little bit. You know, we all got a little decently kicked out of the sky and falling down 60 or so feet. But hey, who's counting, right?
well, I mean, worse than that. I mean, I stole his belongings too. So I mean, now that I'm kind of recounting all of it, I mean, it's pretty plain that I don't really have the honorable stock uh, going for me.
Okay. But I will say this. Sometimes it's better to be a little sneaky. And can I roll to sleight hand a gold coin from behind his ear?
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Fox, what's your passive perception?
15.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna give myself guidance.
You're casting. Flash is like
cast
watching
a
you cast the spell, so you can do this.
That's got verbal and somatic components and everything, and you can.
Okay.
It'd be really funny.
Please roll a 1. That'd be so funny.
All right, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, that went somewhere.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. So you see little ghosts dancing around you as I speak some unintelligible words, and then a coin comes about your ear.
He just goes, "Whoa!" Truly, the extent of your power boggles my mind. I can't do anything like that. Whenever I want to show a coin to someone, I actually have to have one. I've never had much coins to my name.
Humi's gonna roll their eyes. Here you go, and they're gonna toss you the coin.
Oh my god. This is the most money I have ever made.
Wow. Huh. I want to ask more about your village, but mm,
I would
mm,
I would offer to show it to you one day, but I can't go back. Well, at least not without the helm.
the helm.
Yeah, the collector came into our village at one point, and well, there was a helmet that was very valuable to the temple to Eldith, and he took it. The saints were charged to protect that temple. That included my brother and my sister. He killed my brother.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Flux.
That's all right.
Well then, you carry your brother's sword as a testament to his courage.
Well, I borrow it. I plan on returning it one day soon.
Well, I mean, we all don't have the most beautiful pasts here, especially since half of us are, well, more than half, have been picked the bucket and then gotten kicked back into it again.
I
So,
have to be honest with you. You guys keep bringing that up, and I really can't wrap my head around it. I feel like I need more details that I'm just not getting. Like you
well,
die multiple times. Like, is this like a hobby for you guys?
it's not like a weird cult thing or anything. It's just like, well, I have incredibly bad luck, and I guess they do too, to some extent. Um, okay, here. So, Humi is going to kind of just pull up their, well, actually, their shirt is just going to go into a short sleeve shirt, and
Let's see.
they're just going to show the spots of decay that are happening. So we got brought back. There's this spider lady who's talking about like death uniting people. Um, we kind of have this thing where we could see into the spirit world more or less. Um, and that's like the spark notes of it, I would say.
Whatever
Beyond that,
you and your lot are, it's clear that you've been touched by fate, as it were. Um, I might not be a proper adventurer like you guys are, but I'm honored to play a little part in this adventure. I'm sure people will be telling stories of it one day.
I mean, you're doing better than I am. I'm a circus carny who became an unexpected mother who, uh, well, hmm. They're gonna kind of like lay back and like look up at the stars for a second. I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, maybe it's less about the knowing what you're doing and more about guessing it until you're getting it right. You know you have to do something, so just run in a direction until you get there.
Yep, I'm good at running into directions. That's for sure.
You know me too. I
We
guess we have that in
do
common.
share that in common. So, all right then. I think it's about time for the next watch.
He's gonna just end the night by scooting a little closer to Humi by the fire.
Oh. He made a friend. Okay, is it time for the next watch?
Indeed. Maybe.
Alvara and Mina, would you like to take your spots?
Cool.
Yeah.
How does the previous group wake us up?
There's a little bunny paw on your face, just batting your nose.
I mean, doesn't swipe it away as she wakes up.
Good morning. Excuse me, it's the middle of the night. It's your turn.
Oh, thank you. Get some rest now.
I Captain.
Did you just say I can't?
No, I said I Captain.
I can't.
I can't.
Can't.
Then join the next watch, good sir.
Hello?
He just has insomnia.
I can't. I'm cursed to never rest again. Ark.
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 That's
All
our
right.
Curse of Strahd campaign.
Curse of Strahd on Thursdays, 7 to 10.
Okay, next watch. Would you like to start with your perception checks?
Sure.
Let's see them.
Let's do it.
I'm also gonna guide myself for this as well. I feel like it's been going good for me, so.
Andy, if that's another nat 20, I swear to God.
That was me.
That's you with the nat 20? It's not
Yeah.
popping up.
It's not showing up for some reason again. I'm having dice display issues tonight, folks.
But that is a nat
Still
20. I
has
see it right there. And
active
Andy got a
bonus.
26. He got a 29.
Plus the 20s in the chat.
A 29 from a 13, I want to say.
So that was gonna
It's
be
phenomenal.
my perception bonus is a 6. That's a 26. So we're both pretty alert.
Okay. Yeah, you both are on it. You see nothing immediately moving within your general vicinity, just the stillness and eerily quiet of the grasp around you.
Oh, Mina, what a long way you've come from your younger upbringing. How do you feel about the events that transpired
I-
recently?
I wouldn't say I'm that far. I'm still fairly young, right? Well, I may have died once or twice, but
Why
I
don't
think
you
that's
tell
besides the
me
point.
a little bit more about that?
What do you mean?
How you died?
I feel like that's a little invasive, isn't it? Why don't you tell me how you died?
I absolutely will. I think we're well past keeping secrets from each other at this point, especially given that all the information that we have could be useful in the fights that lay ahead. I died in service to my patron. I was working for Baba Yaga, doing all sorts of tasks. It was basically half of my life, over 100 years where I served her, having sold myself to protect others, as you're probably already aware.
I
And
understand that.
I had to conduct a sort of mission in Neverwinter. At this point, I had lived a little bit outside in the woods, and I would encroach upon the city to conduct various sorts of tasks, sowing chaos, whatever it was to suit her sort of wishes within the city. Eventually, there came a time where she wanted me to kidnap a local count's son, and the child was an infant. So I arrived there, same type of thing as I'd always done, but never any type of mission like this. And I hesitated. And in that moment of hesitation, that was when I was struck down by the Count's guards, arriving in the room, ensuring that I didn't carry out my nefarious task. I don't regret my death. I only regret that I didn't come to that realization sooner, and that I didn't have the people around me that I do now to support me in breaking away from her.
In all honesty, Alvar, I feel like you're the one that's grown the most out of any of us here. I mean, you've defied a being that is clearly vengeful because you understood that it was wrong to continue serving them.
Perhaps I took the first step myself upon my death. But if not for the second chance of life, and if not for all of you, maybe I would not have made the walk to where I am today. Anyway,
Oh, go ahead.
That's big.
I have shared my story, so Why don't you make good on your promise and share the circumstances of your death?
Oh, I mean, it's nothing too crazy. My grandfather always like told me tales and stories of adventure, and his father actually was one of the first and only people in our family to travel outside of the Feywilds, uh, to this plane actually. He's the one who brought back this, and she's gonna take out the little glass orb. Uh, and then well, some stuff happened, and I was going to be forced into an arranged marriage, and I kind of decided to just take this and run. And when I was running, some I don't know exactly who, but they came after me because they wanted, I don't know, wherever this leads. Um, I I was injured and I was running through the woods, and I think I eventually just passed out. And then I woke up with you guys.
That is fascinating. I had no idea you lived through such complexities and hardships despite your young age. An arranged marriage? Are
Uh,
you some sort of nobility?
uh, Minor. I don't really know the full structure, but yeah, we have some status. That's one of the main reasons I ran is they already paid a dowry, so I can't really go back without at least being able to pay that off.
So your goal is to sort of earn your freedom from this forced companionship.
Um, well, I kind of already have my freedom, don't I? Traveling with you guys, getting to experience all of this? That's what I wanted.
Truly is a grand adventure. If I'm being fully honest, I do not expect all of your company to really be something I would find myself in for long, especially given how annoying some of you are. She'll chuckle. And just say, but it really does feel strange how quickly one can bond with people over just a few short weeks. I didn't really believe it myself until perhaps we were out here in the grasp, truly living under different and dire set of circumstances, where even the environment around us changes on a daily basis, but we remain resolute. I mean, hell, even Cliff himself has adopted an identity sort of emblematic of who we all are. Really is kind of wild to think about.
I think it's really interesting to think that it hasn't even been that long since we all started this adventure. How many weeks has it been?
Maybe
And
three
yet,
months.
so much has changed. So we've done so many things, experienced. It's kind of scary at times to think how fast things are moving. It's like things are spinning out of control.
And we're going to have to rely on each other going forward, as we always have this past time. And I'm sure we'll succeed. I have faith in who we are now.
I'm glad we were able to talk, Alvar. Don't think I've had this deep of a conversation with you before.
I tend to be quite closed off, but just remember that I did sell my entire being to
I
destroy those who hurt those close to me.
no, I understand that. It's kind of scary to think about. I don't know if I could do anything like that.
Yeah. She'll just sort of solemnly nod, look down at the dirt, look over to Mina, smile, and then look back to the tree line.
As you look to the tree line, actually, and to the ground, with both of your perception checks, you would actually notice that as you're talking, bits of the grass have started to change around you. Tiny bits of clover and blooms are beginning to spring up from the grass. It's almost turning different colors itself, different shades of greens, almost purples, blues, and pinks. There's little tiny vines that are beginning to grow rapidly through amongst the bases of the trees and around the brush around you. The forest is starting to change a little bit, and I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws, please.
Uh-oh.
What? Ah. Save and throw. I don't want to do this.
9. Guessing that's a failure.
A 9?
Yeah.
14.
14.
Not rolling hot.
That ends Mina's hot streak with the dice.
When I need it the most, it fails me.
And no, I was rolling a little decent tonight too until that.
Yeah, you got a nat 20 on the roll before.
20, I did okay on the Arcana check.
As the grasses begin to change, you try to find your voice to alert the rest of your party members as everything is rapidly growing around you. You start you start hearing gentle thuds, like large footsteps deep within the woods, and as you do, you're unable to find your voice. Your consciousness begins to fade, and both of you fall into a deep, deep sleep.
I'm sure it's fine.
Sure, nothing bad can
We'll
happen.
be fine. We'll be fine.
We are
They're gonna
going
rob
to
us.
now time skip forward to when you all awaken hours later. And I need you all to change boards, please.
Oh God.
By the way,
where have we been taken?
I do want to add actually an important thing about Eladrin before this happens, because I think I just want to verify this is true. Magic can't put me to sleep. So was that magic or was it something else?
It is something greater than that of a spell.
Uh-oh.
Is it magic?
It's not magic.
Okay.
No, you are asleep.
Okay. Just
Where are
making
we
sure.
going?
You are all going to the map called Forest Gully.
That one seems new.
It's in the grasp.
Yes, and I actually need to change the atmosphere. It's not quite right.
Oh no.
Forest
Oh,
Gully.
wow.
Well, that would explain
That's a large structure.
with
That's-
legs.
Oh, fuck!
Is that a walking house?
Howl's room is there.
Oh.
I don't think that's howling there.
Oh.
Oh,
Do we gain the
No,
benefits of a
now.
long rest, DM?
I had my 4 hours. I'm fucking.
Yeah, no, hold
I'm
on.
long rested.
We were sleeping for.
You did indeed gain a long rest.
Hey, I was nervous that you were going to say no. You
Dude, we-
guys
No,
don't
fuck you.
get-
You don't get a rest.
You don't get one of those.
Let me place you all down.
Oh shit. That is a very big walking house.
I keep
Sleeping
trying to
in the
place Audrin, and that's not correct.
Forest Gully is the map.
Forest Gully.
Gotcha.
Where the hell is Cliff? There he is.
No, you can place Aldrin on the map. He's also here with us and Flux.
He somehow got here. Did I put Humi? I did put Humi down. Who am I missing? Mina? And there's one
Are you
more.
missing Cliff?
We can't fight an archfey.
Cliff?
Baba Yaga's more than Archfey. She's a
Yeah, Baba
freak.
Yaga.
Oh,
She's
God.
she's a
Incredibly
goddess, so pretty much. We can't do
Basically, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing Alvara.
We would lose. You're missing Alvara.
Whoa.
My fucking patron. Potentially.
Sam missing.
Former.
I don't know how many other beings have houses with legs on them.
Yeah, it's not really common. There's a pumpkin just on the fucking rock. Well, at least she's festive.
You gotta have
It's not
pumpkins,
even
man.
fall.
We gotta have
Yes, it is!
It is. It's our fall. Womp
Womp
Na,
womp.
na, na.
womp.
So, you all slowly find yourselves beginning to awaken in the same place you had fallen asleep, but now the landscape, it seems to have taken, good night, Paper, a bit of a change. Everything around you seems to be more vibrant, vibrating with strange life, as everything has taken on a new appearance around you. Anchored further back behind you all is a house that stands tall. It's a crooked little shack almost, like a little cottage. You see no windows, no doors. There is no smoke coming from the chimney, and it stands still on top of large chicken legs.
Do I recognize this house?
You absolutely recognize this house.
Fuck.
And also around you all is a large fence that seems to almost reach towards the sky.
Is the
Goes
house?
upward?
Yep.
What are we exactly doing here? What happened to well, the whole tower? Well, what was left of it, anyways.
My face upon seeing that house just. You can't really see an Eladrin's face go pale, but this is probably as close as you're going to get to seeing that because Elvara is struck with fear.
It's like a nice like terracotta color instead of bright orange.
Yeah. I think wordlessly she's going to mount her broomstick and just say, and she's kind of just staring at the house this entire time. I know exactly who lives here. It's her grandmother, Baba Yaga herself. There's sort of a weakness in her voice as she says all this. I think I'm gonna call to Verity in my head and just see if
Yeah, is he there?
he's there at all.
Ring.
Dad?
Get the phone.
Can you come pick me up?
Can
Can you come
pick
get me?
up?
I'm scared.
I
I
threw
don't
up.
want to be at the sleepover anymore.
I don't know. Can they reach me right now?
Yeah, they can.
Oh. Okay. How much information do I as Verity have regarding the current, like, what they can see and everything?
You
I'll
yourself can enter here.
I'll relay what I see. I'll just describe the house.
And like halfway through your description, I'm walking out of this tree behind the party. And
They put him down.
yeah, Verity's just gonna like try to, make sure in person that this is the actual walking house. And, like, does it all match up?
And not just a walking house.
The walking house.
It's not one of those random walking houses you stumble on.
This isn't your average walking house.
You need to leave. All of you. I don't even feel safe standing here.
How do we get out?
Ideally, you turn and walk the other way and pray that the grasp doesn't put you back into her clutches. But at this point, maybe the grasp itself could even be working for her.
I'm gonna fly my broomstick up.
Well, how did we get here?
Towards the house?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Verity's not gonna say a word. He's gonna cross his arms.
There goes your new servant.
Kind of just, one of you nearby probably hears him mumble just like, well, there goes all the eggs in that basket.
Okay.
But there's no windows or doors on the
There
house?
are no windows and
where
no
are you going
doors.
towards, Elvira?
Is this map accurate beyond the fact that there are windows and doors on the house?
Like,
Is there like
yeah,
a little
ignore that.
walkway, or is there nothing here?
There's like tiny little, I don't even want to call it like a balcony or like a deck, but you know what I mean? There's like a little entranceway, but there is no door.
I'm landing on the entranceway.
Okay. The house is motionless. Though you do feel almost like a breathing from the legs beneath.
Oh.
I'm going to roll up my sleeve. Is my tattoo still there?
Yeah.
I am going to... I'm just kind of speculating here, but I'm going to draw on the door with the tattoo and just say, hello.
Okay.
Using my finger to draw that out with the Illuminator tattoo.
Okay. You get no response. You are met with silence. And the stillness of the house beneath you.
Can I look around and see if there's anything here at all that indicates any kind of entry or...
Roll a perception check. And actually, all of you roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking 10.
All of us.
All of you.
So just to confirm, since we're laying down, we're still actually awake.
You are awake. You can pick yourself up now.
Okay.
May I roll my wheel and woe really quick?
You can. There's a new day, technically.
And I'm gonna roll my Tales from Beyond. I'm
Go for it.
worried. What was it? Perception?
Perception.
I will aid myself as well.
Oh, I'm gonna
Ooh.
aid myself then too.
I'm also gonna aid
Touch
myself.
Everyone's doing it.
I don't
We're all
I don't have
touching
the
I
ourselves in a
can't aid
circle.
myself.
I can't
I
either.
got a
Rick.
7, and it's
The
a
one
7.
person who coined the term can't even do it.
Okay.
I know I can't
okay.
do it in this
I'll
kid.
help
I'm a
you.
barbarian. What do you want from me?
Take a different barbarian path.
You have little spirits dancing
No.
around you. You could do it now. Go ahead.
I can?
Yep, I
Whom
did.
he gave you guidance?
Guided whispers.
Oh, who may give me guidance? I rolled a
Yes.
7. Alright, I got an 11.
There you go.
Alright, everyone, well, I'm gonna go down the line. Phlox.
That's a 13.
Avara.
And
Aurora. You said 11?
11.
Okay. Humi.
That's a 14 from me, dog.
Okay. Mina?
27.
Okay. And Cliff.
25.
25. You know what's funnier than 24? 25.
Nice.
You all look around, and Alvara, from your vantage point, you don't see any kind of entranceway into this house. You've never actually witnessed Baba Yaga come and go from her cottage, therefore you're not sure how the cottage itself operates. But from your base understanding, you would at least know that when it's not in motion, like it's standing completely still, typically that's a sign that she's not here. The rest of you, as you look around, you see this immense house in front of you, and it's a little monstrous as it stands here on these clawed talons, and feathers.
Am I getting any kind of
Hey, thank you for the cheer.
sensation?
Any kind of sense?
Like any kind of sense of a greater being nearby? You know, would I be able to tell if she was actually around?
Oh,
Or
you'd
can I
be
tell-
able to tell. You would know that she's not home currently.
Does she often leave her home?
She does.
She does. Okay.
Yeah, one of her main modes of transportation is actually that big mortar and pestle she flies around in.
Gotcha.
Um,
I believe you've been given an opportunity to keep moving.
You
She
do
flies
sense-
around in a
Here
flying
longer.
mortar and pestle?
she does.
it's
That's
actually a
wild
legendary
cool.
item in this game. Too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And, what was I gonna say? Verity. You do sense entities nearby, but you don't sense, the greater one, of obvious threat.
Interesting.
Those of you that rolled above a 20, which was Cliff and Mina, as all of you are looking around, taking in the scenery around you, at least trying to gain some semblance of where you are. You're still where you were. It just seems to be a bit of a transformed landscape due to some kind of strange terraforming and formation of the land. And this sprawling wooden fence just almost encasing you all in this area. And it's a shame, really, because only two of you hear from behind you the sounds, silently, but creeping slowly through the trees. Sounds like hooved footsteps, silently approaching.
Oh, fuck me.
You all need to leave.
Yeah, we're in
now.
a lot of trouble still. That's not good.
Okay.
Guys, I don't think
Alex,
she should stay
what
here.
the fuck that is.
I
I'm gonna
hear
fly
something,
down.
but
What do the hooves mean?
There's hooves?
Stop it. Sorry.
Hooves mean bad.
What?
You all need to run.
I'm
Can I
sorry.
roll-
Rage and run.
What did
away.
you just had?
I heard hooves.
DM, do I know what that is?
I was
don't-
gonna say, can I roll a check of some kind?
Alvaro, roll a history check. Or maybe even just an intelligence check, whatever you want to do for recalling information.
Can I just
advantage.
look in the direction of the
I-
hooves?
Yeah, you can.
What's over there?
You see. It's dark. It's the strangest thing too. As you look to the sky, I didn't even get a chance to explain this yet, but the time of day is completely undeterminable. There seems to be sunlight coming through the trees, but you see the moon bright and above you. And it's not even just the moon, it almost seems like an eclipse is taking place in the sky. It's blacked out. The time of day is just completely shifted.
Can I argue advantage on this given
What'd you roll? Because none of your rolls show for me.
that one?
Oh,
shows
that one
fine.
did.
Yes,
Do I
7.
have to roll?
Can I roll a history check as well or something?